Hi, my name is Todd Gerke. You've probably seen me around the rink, and if you've participated in Dawg Nation events, probably have one of my Lone Rangers koozies in either your golf or hockey bag. I'm a board member with Dawg Nation and have been part of the organization for several years. I also have a successful mortgage company, and I'm proud to be the streaming sponsor for this year's Dawg Bowl. We help people gain complete control of their lives and become financially free by showing them ways their money can work for them so they can stop working so hard for their money. Our mortgage business is for people that understand that how you structure a mortgage has a significant impact on wealth accumulation. We focus on people who want to understand their options and make educated decisions. And our promise is that by engaging with us, you will gain a lifelong resource to help you accumulate wealth. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you click subscribe below and enjoy the game.
All right, we are at Dawg Bowl 11 Championship Sunday. I got a great guest here with me. This is Dave Jackson, one of the longest-termed NHL referees ever. I think you're number 5 on the list, Dave.
I think it's number 6. But,
who's counting, right?
Yeah, who's counting?
So thank you for joining us today, and I know you haven't seen much of this tournament yet, but you've been at this one in the past, and you saw how amazing it really is on the skill level. Well, I'll tell you, it's even ramped up this year.
Well, just the games I've seen have been incredible, and the skill level, it makes me think that if I came back to play in this tournament, there might have to be a rust division.
Well, that's what I'm playing in this year. And believe it or not, I played 11 Dawg Bowls, and today I'm in my first championship ever. So
well,
how about that?
Congratulations and good luck.
Yeah, so that should be a lot of fun. So, yeah, Dave, you've refereed, you played in these, and you played against a lot of the guys that are playing in the top division. But what are your thoughts on getting guys like Troy Terry and Dylan Gambrell and Will Butcher? Milan Haydick, why do they play this?
They play in this because of what it's all about. It's not about, getting paid to play hockey. It's about going back to your roots and just enjoying the game, having so much fun and going to a good cause.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of a better win-win than doing something you love and having people come out to help the less fortunate or the people that are in need. And it's just, kudos to them. It's just great.
Yeah, and this weekend's been a tough one and a good one. We lost Heather Karras just 3 days ago. The day when the tournament started. They're all kind of mixing together for me now, but this is actually day 5. But Heather lost her husband 8 years ago to cancer, and then went on to raise 2 wonderful young people, one Michael Karras and the other one Marina, twins, and they're now in their early 20s, and Michael plays on J.K. Strong. They built that team in honor of their dad, and unfortunately on the day 1 of the Dawg Bowl, Heather, battling cancer for the last year, succumbed to it, and she passed away. So these kids have lost both parents, and we've watched in all these teams, not just the J.K. Strong team, all rally behind this family, and also the Meyer family and Tammy Meyer. That's Matt Meyer plays in the very highest division, tremendous player, collegiate player. He and his mother's in the fight for her life, and she watched last night. But between the two of them, the checks totaled almost $120,000 to those 2 families.
That is, I can't imagine what families go through that deal with that kind of loss, and it's not something you hope anyone really understands, because it's tragic. But I know the Dawg Nation and the work you guys do will keep them alive in everybody's hearts forever, and memorialize them and take care of them, the families.
Yeah.
And the work you guys do is second to none.
Thank you for
I
that.
give you, total props for that. It's just loss is hard to overcome, but when there's someone there to support and a support group, it makes things maybe a little bit easier.
Yeah, and you're part of that support group over the last years, and so is Todd Gerke, who, after your long career in the NHL, as an official and really long career. You've now stepped into something new.
Well, it's been quite a transition. I went from working every night from 7 till 10 to working in an office with Todd from 9 till 6.
Yeah.
It's a little different, but I'm when I left the NHL, I was still working for them as a supervisor. I was mentoring younger officials that were on contract in our program, mainly in the American Hockey League. A couple of times in NHL when they would do games, I'd also supervise them. COVID kind of put a damper on that. A lot of employees got furloughed, big losses by the league. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll be back in hockey, but I think what Todd has taught me, and I really enjoy the challenge of meeting new people and, providing them the American dream, buying a home.
Yeah,
it's fascinating work.
Yeah, your shirt says Lone Rangers. We see across the rink it says Lone Rangers. Todd is a sponsor of the streaming this weekend. So tell us what Lone Rangers is.
Lone Rangers is Todd's own team within New American Funding. Todd's a mortgage lender, but he's more than that. We see him on the commercials before every game, I believe, right? Mm-hmm. Todd wants people to be financially successful. He wants to structure their mortgages so that they have money to spend on the things that's important to them. Use your money wisely, and Todd will guide you in that direction. And I think, I'm getting there too. I mean, he's a great guy to work for. He cares about people, and after being in the NHL, I know NHL officiating has been under intense scrutiny lately. A lot of those guys are my buddies, and I know they're the best in the world, and I'll support them to the T. Do we make mistakes? We all make mistakes, but they're great, and it's all about integrity. It's all about integrity. You might make mistakes, but if you're trying to do the right thing, that's all that counts. And that's why I work with Todd. I had other job opportunities. Todd has integrity. Todd, you go to Todd for help. He'll counsel you, he'll guide you, and he'll get you through that mortgage, and he'll probably save you some money and help you, become financially independent.
Yeah, I'm actually one of Todd's clients, and I've done several mortgages with him with rental properties and also my personal property, and it's always been a pleasant experience, and that can be challenging when you're doing something like that. There's a lot of paperwork and a lot of rules when it comes to the government, when it comes to mortgages, and as you probably found out.
I'm still learning that. Yeah, I'm still learning that, and I realized that as a hockey referee, we had a rule book, but it was kind of gray. But the rule book for mortgage lending is pretty black and white.
It's pretty black and white.
It's pretty black and white, and you can't just look the other way.
Yeah.
Working for Todd is a lot of fun, and we have a joke going, is that his email address is yestodd.com. So when I started working for him, they were asking me if it's going to be Yes Dave, and I said, well, I'm not quite there yet, so let's do Maybe Dave.
Yeah.
So now I've actually got my website's maybedave.com.
Yeah,
so,
that's pretty good.
It's kind of funny.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's you're drinking from a fire hose. I taught it. Obviously, a dear friend of mine has told me early on, and that is quite a transition from the ice to the office, and a much different environment. And hats off to you to take on that. That's a big challenge.
Well, thank you. But it's a challenge I'm embracing, and I think if you're honest with people, much like on the ice, you make a bad call, you don't try and justify it. Mm-hmm. You get the captain aside and go, listen, I might have blown that call, so I'm sorry. I mean, we're human. And I think if you're honest with your clients, with the people that want to borrow money, I think you're honest with them. And I just learned from Todd. He's my mentor. I sit in the office and listen to him talk to clients. He's honest with them.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you need from a lender.
Yeah, and I see you guys use a lot of cool tools too. I've got one of them where every month I get a update on how much my house is worth. So there's kind of neat stuff that you guys use technology-wise, and we do have some teams out on the ice now that the fans at home are getting to see. And the interesting team, the maroon one, that they're wearing looks like Minnesota Golden Gopher colors. There, they are from Minnesota. They're the Minnesota old timers, and the vast majority of that team are over 60 and had pretty established careers, at least collegiately and high school wise. Pretty big deal. And they come down every year and they play, and they're in the championship game against a co-ed team from up north. This is called the Hot broads and dad bods. How about that? How about that? So there's a lot of husbands and wives on this team.
That's pretty cool. We, my hometown of Pointe-Claire, Quebec, in Montreal, we have an old-timers tournament. I think it's the oldest in North America. And that's where I started refereeing.
Really?
Yeah, that's where I started refereeing, and it's all for charity. All the money raised goes to charity, much like this. And I'm considering taking an over 50 team back next spring
to
play. And they've been decimated by COVID up there, so they haven't had a tournament in 2 years.
Well, I would imagine, like the guys you know and some of the guys that you and I know, that would be quite. You could put together a pretty decent over 50 team.
We could, but the guys that are willing to go, I think we should probably be in the over 75 division.
Yeah. As he looks at me, folks. So, yeah, that would be a fun one. I actually have some friends up in Quebec myself that does sound like a really fun tournament. And yeah, tell us about growing up in Montreal compared to here, where obviously hockey is number one.
Hockey in Montreal is, very comparable to being a Broncos fan here. They talk about them 12 months a year.
Yeah.
There's no off season for football. People on the sports radio, and it's much the way it is in Montreal. Growing up, I saw them win, I think, 6 Stanley Cups in the 70s.
Wow.
Cut class, went to the parades, things like that. But I'm really surprised. I've been here 7 years, and this is a hockey town.
Yeah.
Completely a hockey town. They support the Avs. You get adult hockey, you get kids hockey. It's, I would definitely say my travels in NHL is 31 teams, soon to be 32. This is one of the top U.S. cities for hockey.
Yeah, that's good to know. Well, we are ready to start the game, and Manny Furtado, who I don't know how he has a voice left. You can tell I barely do myself. And we're on Game 5, is going to take over the mic here. And Dave, it was wonderful having you in our pregame today and giving us some insight. And thank you for helping us on the loan side. Thank you for supporting Dawg Nation.
Thank you, Marty. I really appreciate the opportunity, and good luck in your championship game today.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. Take care.
So Manny Furtado is about to join the booth here with me, and we have our first championship game of Championship Sunday, Manny. Would you like to be on this side or that side?
Marty, I'm going to be right here if you don't mind, and get a little bit closer to the action here.
All righty.
So we're just about ready. So
did you get some throat lozenges, a little tea?
I'll tell you what, I've got gum, I've got some mints, I've got my water ready to go. And we're going to have a great contest here. We have a championship game in the Copper C division of this 11th annual Dawg Bowl. So, Marty, we've got the Minnesota Old Guys, which have some terrific stories, and the Hop Broads and Dad Bods in yellow. Yeah. So, Minnesota in their traditional Minnesota, I guess it's sort of crimson and gold there.
Yeah, those are Gopher colors. Just the player closest to us on the, what is his name, number 88?
88 is, that's Mike Holland.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking for a minute that was Phil Zetlow, and I think Phil's on the bench over there. And you were talking about interesting stories. Phil invented Honey Nut Cheerios. We talked about that yesterday. We
did, okay.
Yeah.
That's a terrific story. He didn't tell me that. I visited with these folks in the locker room before.
So he showed up today at the beginning of the tournament with 2 signed boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios. One was an auction item that went for a nice chunk of change because the originator of it did it, and the other one was personally to me.
That's awesome. So you've got.
So I have.
So the question is it worth more not opening it?
I don't know. I'm not going to open it.
And not having it. So
imagine that, right?
Yeah.
Well. So I'm not really sure what the delay is here.
I don't know what the delay is, but there's a lot of different folks on these teams that are. Here, we're going to pull that in. How's that? There we go. And on this team, for the Minnesota Old Guys, we've got JD and Gary Horton. You mentioned the Zetlows. We have Karen, John, and their dad, Phil Zetlow.
Yeah.
out here, which is terrific. And we've got Tim Hayes along with Brian Hayes.
Yeah.
And we've got a number of relations on the other side, so we'll try and pick that up real quickly. Johnson brings the puck in, hands it off, looks for the return feed, and right off the face-off, Minnesota old guys don't look that old, do they, Marty?
No, I question the term on a couple of those guys.
That was Blake Johnson, who was turned aside with that backhand shot. And the puck comes back over to Milbury. Milbury spills there, but Johnson's got it back up. Squares up, back up at the blue line. Sends it back down low, looks for the return feed. Johnson's got it. Johnson makes a dangle move and a shot, scores the first goal of the game. And that comes here at the 14:22 mark.
Wow. Less than 40 seconds in, the Minnesota old guys. I think they're the Minnesota old guys and related to old guys, based on that shot by Johnson there.
And they've take the lead here. They what's interesting is their average age is 66.
Really?
But they have 9 players over the age of 70. So I don't know that we've seen it right there, but I warned the Dad Bobs that they that there's a no checking lead. Bringing the puck in, and on a drive was Ryan Neuenberger. And Neuenberger gives the, we're going to call them the Hop Broads today. The Hop Broads, Dad Bods is just too long.
Too long.
So I think we're going to go with the Hop Broads. What do you say, Marty?
Yeah, we'll do that. We could do that or some sort of acronym, but we'll go with Hot Broads.
These two teams played earlier in the tournament, and the Minnesota Old Guys won 6-2. And so Minnesota is the favorite here, and they're chipping the puck out. I think is one of those 70-year-olds. That's Brian Hayes. Puck comes back over to the near side, and Tim Hayes, his son, has it. Brian's in front, and there's a drive, and it goes up and over Phil Hartman. We should mention Phil Hartman's in goal for the Hot Broads. And Dave O'Brien, number 36, is in goal for Minnesota. Bringing the puck in is Swanson. Swanson's shot goes wide, and trying to chase it down over on the near side was Neuenberger. Neuenberger puts another shot on, and you can see already from this that Neuenberger is going to be a force to deal with for the Minnesota Old Guys. They're going to have to contain him.
That was a pretty impressive start there. And you mentioned Brian Hayes. Brian Hayes is a Minnesota guy up from the Iron Range area of Minnesota, moved to Colorado. He lives in Victor, Colorado, gold mining town.
And I know that Iron Range well, as I was telling him I have a daughter-in-law from Cloquet, so I've been up there and seen it. Cross-ice feed, and this one glances off of Sismowski's stick, and battling down low in the corner is Erica Sismowski. That's her dad, Scott. Erica. And coming down the left-hand side, squaring up, taking a shot, but that one goes wide of the cage. Puck is picked back up by Ratliff. Ratliff moves it over to the right-hand side, where Sismowski has some trouble getting it out of the zone. Ratliff works it back behind and shovels it back over to the near side to Kyle Ratliff. And puck comes back out to center, and there's a foot race here. O'Brien calls for an icing call, but he's not going to get it. And Erica Sismowski gets to it first, moves it around over to the far side. Looking for Kyle Ratliff, can't come up with it. Sismowski has it, that's Scott and Sismowski. Poked over to the sideboards. Ratliff with it, puts it right on. And the puck is swept over again. Good control by the Hop Broads, but unable to hold the line over on the far side, and the puck squirts free from Ratliff. Ratliff chops at it there. Jed O'Brien has it. And O'Brien, along with Kyle Ratliff, reset. Minnesota controls just inside of their zone. And looking for the long pass, it glances off the stick of Mike Holland.
There's Mike.
That one gets past number 28, Blake Johnson. We're going to have to keep an eye on him. Johnson had that first goal of the game early on, and what a move. Here goes Holland, and Holland's backhander is deflected, and it never got through. Holland comes back up with the puck, working the side, tries to put it in front, but it's rejected there by number 11, Drew McCaffrey. McCaffrey works it back out to center from left to right. He's challenged there, and taking the puck is J.D. Horton. Horton brings it in. Horton's got a man on the right-hand side. Shot, goal, score. Blake Johnson buries it.
Yeah, second one for Blake, right?
Blake's got two, and this one comes from the stick of J.D. Horton.
Yeah, he squared himself up nicely there, watching the replay here, and just really had to shovel it into the empty net after a really, really nice pass there.
We've got 2-0, and this one comes at the 9:40 mark. We've got a running 15-minute clock for the first two periods and a stop clock for the third period. Holland brings the puck in over on the right-hand side and takes a quick little snapshot. Loose puck bouncing in the slot area. Holland continues to battle. Puck bounces off the end boards and back behind the cage. Minnesota tracks it down. And the old guys don't look that old right now as McCaffrey bodies up Johnson. Johnson works it off the wall and maintains control. Johnson, a little pass right over to the slot area. Sweeping shot. Stick to side. Hartman makes a big save. And stepping out is Ryan Neuenberger. Neuenberger down the right-hand side in those distinctive red socks there. Puts it right in front. Opportunity. Minnesota streaking back and able to adjust to it and kick it from the stick to the skate. But sweeping right back in is the big Ryan Neuenberger. Over on the left-hand side, Zietlow with the puck. Thinking about it, Zietlow shovels it right in front. And Hartman makes another save. Puck goes back over to Neuenberger. Neuenberger sends it up to the line, poked out of the zone, and Minnesota resets. Waiting for the puck is Karen Zietlow. Zietlow puts it back through center. Neuenberger tips it to himself. Zietlow defending. Neuenberger brings it in, looks for a backhand, forehand save by O'Brien. And the Minnesota crowd goes crazy for that save as Neuenberger had a terrific opportunity, Marty.
Oh, man, he's clearly the most dangerous player on these hot bots. We get another chance here.
Swanson brings it in. A.J. Swanson, who got married. Marty, talk a little bit about that unique, I guess, event that we had here at the.
Oh my goodness, A.J. and Cassandra have been coming to Dog Bowls for years and years, and they wanted to make it official. They've been together for quite a few years. Actually have a couple of kids, and chose yesterday to actually be married right here on the Dog Bowl ice.
Well, that was a terrific ceremony that you had, and Cass, she's known as Cass Burner still. She's going to change her name after the tournament, which is good. I have enough matching names. Here we go, and he shot. And bringing it right back in is Swanson. Swanson gets tied up, but no penalty is called. And right in front, shot, goal scored. Swanson to Ratliff, and Ratliff buries it. That's Jeanette Ratliff, number 5. We've got a 2-1 game as Ratliff scores from Swanson. And scores to make it 2-1 here at the 6:40 mark of this first period. Glancing over his shoulder, J.D. Horton moves the puck up, but it takes a funny Kareem. Comes back over to Ballinger. Ballinger with one hand on the stick makes a move, and it's nicely defended by Jeanette Ratliff right after that goal. Severson with the puck, that's Wes. He is the captain of this team. Severson, excuse me, I think I messed that up. And Severson is also a retired pastor, so good to see that here. Here comes Kyle Ratliff down the right-hand side. Works past Severson, and the pass goes off of Holden's boot. Holden's boot leads the charge, and the puck comes all the way back up to Johnson. Johnson works wide, shot, and another save by Hartman. Denies Johnson his hat trick. So we're at the 5:40 mark of this first period, and the clock continues to run. Johnson, number 28, was up ahead of that play. Johnson will take the face-off, and he is a left-handed stick. Wins it back, poked free, and it comes over to the near sideboards. Chasing it down is Holland. Holland defended there by Sismowski. Holland with a backhand feed in front, but Hartman has the paddle down, and the four-player battle back behind the cage. Johnson picks it back up, takes a shot, deflects off a stick up and above, and Neuenberger's got it. Neuenberger with Holland tracking him, extends his lead here, takes it into the zone, squares up and puts it in the bread basket. O'Brien makes a stand-up save, Marty.
O'Brien's solid. He's been their goalie ever since he's come here to the Dog Bowl. I don't know if you asked him that, but I think this is probably 8 years or so that they've been coming.
I didn't realize that. They're having a terrific time out here, though. It's great to see teams from other states come out, and obviously this team is very talented. A lot of hockey players, bloodlines here. Here comes John Zietlow. Zietlow down the right-hand side, defended there by McCaffrey. Zietlow puck goes back over to the far side. Streaking in to keep the play alive was Karen Zietlow. She puts it down low. Back over onto the near side. Looking for an opportunity and pulling it back was Johnson. Johnson feathers one into the slot area, and a twisting shot by Holland is cleared back out by the Hop Broads. Headman pass up. Neuenberger's got it. Neuenberger is able to split the D and brings it into the zone. Neuenberger on his forehand, fans on that, picks it back up, and a backhand feed was right on target. Johnson sweeps in to pick up the puck. He traverses from left to right and sends a headman pass off the boards, picked up by Holland. Holland works his way down the right-hand side, has a man in the middle, takes the shot and just misses the far side of the cage. Milbury was with him. Meanwhile, puck is poked but not out. Now it finally dribbles out, and Holland's got, number 44, Dan Semlak picks it up, sends it back to his D partner, and it goes over to Kelly Johnson. Sends it in. That's Kelly Johnson is the daughter of Mike Holland, number 88, so it's father-daughter opportunity out here. Puck comes back to the Minnesota line, and it's poked up by Severson. Battle forward in front of the Hop Broads bench, and coming away opportunistically, Drew McCaffrey. McCaffrey settles things, sends it back to the D line, and the headman pass is defended well by Minnesota. Minnesota turns it around and looking for the headman pass, but a tough play is up to Brian Hayes. Hayes gets back on sides, and the puck is stripped away. Kyle Ratcliffe with it on the far right-hand side. Ratcliffe makes a move. Ratcliffe on his backhander, and a twirling save by O'Brien. Dave O'Brien makes the save of the game, Marty.
It's like we're watching Dominic Hasek down there. He's flailing every direction and making one save after the other. That
was what we call a pinwheel save. As he had just about every appendage out there to try and stop that one. So O'Brien keeps the lead at 2-1. Otherwise would have a tie game here with the last 2 minutes of this first period. Streaking out over on the far left-hand side, J.D. Horton's got some speed. Head up, takes the shot, left pad save. Stretching to pick up that puck was number 18, Milbury. And so he puts it right in front. Can't come up with it. That was Ballinger, 19. And the puck is swept back out to center to the safety. J.D. Horton tries to work it over to the far side. And a nice forecheck by Jeanette Ratliff. There's Neuenberger. Neuenberger gets an assist there from Hartman. Neuenberger whips it around and over to the far side. The puck goes the distance and able to get there. Severson will track that down. Icing is waved off, and the forecheck is coming. In comes Cass Berner. And the puck call comes all the way back to Neuenberger. Neuenberger with a head of steam on the right-hand side. Takes the line, tracked by Horton. Brings it back down, 1-on-4, puts it right in front. It's defended well. Cross ice to the vacant right-hand side, and coming away with the puck is Gary Horton. Horton moves the puck up, and Hartman's going to be able to play it over to the far side corner. And with some speed, Neuenberger controls the puck. Neuenberger coming on as off wing. Brings it down as back behind him is Ballinger. Neuenberger with the puck right in front. Puck comes back up to the left circle, and a shot. It's a low and loose opportunity, and right on the doorstep. Lydia Neuenberger had a gaping open net and just goes wide with it. It would have been a tie game here with the dying seconds of this first period as they take it off. Here comes a last opportunity, and the shot, it wouldn't have counted. Joel Ballinger hustling in for that last opportunity. 2-1, Marty, your thoughts on this first period between these folks?
Pretty wide open. There's a lot of opportunities on both ends of the rink. We saw two in the last 10 seconds, one on both ends, and Dave O'Brien looks a little gassed out there, and so it's but they're doing great. I mean, it's an exciting, very even matchup. Really, this could 2-1 right now, but it could be 2-1 the other way very easily.
Well, we look at it and you just love to see the families, right?
Yeah.
Father, daughter, husband, wife, on both of these. And as I looked at this, I said to myself, man, I'm going to have to call every first name. I mean, look at how many.
Yeah.
I mean, we have 2 Hortons, we have 3 Zietlows, we have a couple of Johnsons, 2 Hayeses.
Yeah.
And even if they don't have the same name, Mike Holland, along with, I think, Karen Zietlow or Kelly Johnson.
Yeah.
So
they're easy to mix up.
trying to track all this hasn't been easy, and on the other side, we got the same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many people that we have that aren't related or don't cohabitate together right now between these two teams. That would probably be the minority.
That would be the minority. And did you get any nicknames on this? Because we got a good one with Brian Hayes. Brian's a legend up in Victor, Colorado. Helped get that rink built up there.
Okay, and so
He is called Brian the Glide Hayes.
Brian the Glide Hayes.
Yeah.
Marty, that's why you're on the telecast.
Yeah. I actually went up to Victor with Milan Hajduk about 3 years ago, and we visited that rink. It was in the fall, so there was no ice in it yet.
Where is Victor, Colorado?
Victor is up near Cripple Creek, kind of behind Pikes Peak.
Gotcha.
I think that mountain there, more gold has come out of there than almost anywhere in the world.
And that is a great, there's so many stories, Marty. We talk about it every time. There's so many stories here. Here we go. We're back to the live action. And Minnesota looks to break out the puck. The long pass is going to be tracked down there by number 5. That was Ratliff there. And we got a couple of changes there with the rosters. Apparently, a couple of lost jerseys. Johnson with another shot. This one is deflected, tracks it back down, tries to put it right in front. Holland sweeps in, and meeting it over on the far side is Zietlow. Back to Holland, edge of the circle. Johnson down low. Johnson looking for Holland. Holland pokes it there with a little pool cue move, but couldn't get it past Phil Hartman.
Phil looks pretty strong down there. I think you're going to have to shoot it a little more than 15 miles an hour to put it by him.
I don't know if that was going 15 miles an hour. I think that's generous, Marty.
Yeah, maybe so.
But again, we have clearly this Minnesota team, these players, they've got great hockey sense. Toe save there off the shot from Semlak. Puck over on the side of the cage and battling for it, and wisely Neuenberger clears the zone. Lauren McCaffrey trying to track down the puck, goes over to the far side, met there by Jenny Swanson. Neuenberger with the puck, and ahead of steam over on the left-hand side. He'll take the zone, looks for the shot, and just whistles wide. Picks up his own rebound, backhand feed to the center, is sent back over into the corner. Puck is settled by Minnesota, and with some poise, looking for a breakout pass, tries to send it off the near-ice half-boards. And Semlak will reverse things. Puck comes back out to center. Neuenberg almost had a stick on it. And over on the far side, it's Johnson that moves the puck up the wall. Neuenberger gets to it, gets a piece of it, and a nifty little backhand play. And we have a 2-on-1 developing with McCaffrey. McCaffrey's shot as he moves from left to right. Neuenberger tries to center it. Puck, does it stay in? It does so. Nicely done by the Hot Broads. Coming up with the puck is number 42, Phil Zietlow. Zietlow sends it over to the near side as it just gets past number 70, Brian Hayes, the glide. So there's Hayes on that forecheck, Marty.
Yeah, he was gliding pretty good there.
He's gliding right now. He's taking a break. He's got a line shift there. Number 43, that's Lydia Neuenberger, puts it right in front and jamming away was Neuenberger, number 3. A second opportunity, loose puck one more time. Do it again, it goes right through the paint. Look at the pressure, and it's tipped free, and here we go, off to the races, and Neuenberger tries to track it down, shrugging off the check, and bringing it in was Horton. Turnaround shot. What action.
Both ends, end to end. Here we go again.
And Doan, just when you thought it was safe, Wiggum with the puck. Wiggum is stripped of it. The puck is swept over to the far side by Bolke. We haven't mentioned Bolke yet today. Here it is, right on the doorstep. Second opportunity. And the 1-goal lead is maintained by O'Brien. Puck right in the slot area, picking it up, and another save by O'Brien. Puck over on the far side. And Bolke has the puck with a headman pass. It's taken away and put right back in. Hot Broads want to keep the pressure on, but Minnesota comes back out through center, and with some poise over on the right-hand side, here's the shot. Just leaks through the goal crease, and finally the puck goes up and into the netting. Marty, we're seeing some great action here this morning.
Yeah, they're keeping Dave O'Brien really, really busy on the other end there, and he's looking a little worse for the wear right now. I keep watching him down there, and his head's down. He's as unorthodox as we've seen this weekend, but he's keeping the puck out of that, and that's all that matters. He
is, you know what? I mean, I'd be exhausted. I would be exhausted. If I had to get up and down like that, I just don't think I could do it. These goalies this weekend have just been terrific. This shot off of the stick of John Zietlow goes up and into the netting. That they've been, Marty, have you ever played goalie?
I played one time as a charity thing, and it was based on people were it was kind of like one of those telethon things. However many saves I made, people would pledge to that. It was a rough night, I'll tell you that.
I put the pads on one time in the backyard ice rink. I'll never do it again. I don't think I could handle it here. Let's catch up to the live action. Swanson's got the puck off the stick of 22 Zietlow. Zietlow taps it back up the boards, and coming back in to sweep it up, Zietlow tries to move it back up, and it goes off of number 22, John Zietlow's boot. He sweeps it over to Johnson. Johnson's got Holland up ahead. Johnson works it up the right-hand side. Holland back behind. Johnson's shot goes through and picks up his own rebound. Recoils on the edge of the circle. Back twisting shot. Loose puck in front. Who's going to come up with it? Johnson's got it, and what a save by Hartman. Hartman rises up to make that save. Johnson with the puck. Soft pass through the slot area. Johnson back over on the far side. Dangling on the right dot there. Holland looking for the puck, comes back over to the near side. John Zietlow with the puck, sends it back down the wall. Holland there, defended by number 5, Ratliff. And working out of the corner, Holland is able to get it back up to the point. Looking for a shot, top of the circle, deflected again by Ratliff. And coming away with it, Johnson stripped of the puck. Hop bods and dad bods need a break, so do I.
Yeah, boy. Kind of weird you're calling all these guys and gals hot rods.
I know. Hey, if you're hot, you're hot, Marty.
Yeah,
you're hot.
Yeah. I'm not sure what Jamie's going to think when she listens to the broadcast and here's her husband talking about.
She's going to say I'm going to get fired.
Yeah.
I might get fired anyway, but may as well go down in some flames here, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Puck comes back up to the point, and Semlak's shot is deflected. Tracking down the puck is Brian Hayes back behind. He's got Tim with him. Tim tried to poke it free, and Neuenberger breaks it out for the Hot Broads. Neuenberger 1-on-2 with a trailer. Neuenberger brings it in the backhand feed right in front. Tip play just missed by Drew McCaffrey. What a save by O'Brien. Neuenberger set him up on a platter here, but O'Brien makes a big save. Play continues. The crowd, I don't know if they wanted a penalty. They're not going to get it at this point. Dan Semlak with the puck. Nice, nifty headman pass right on the tape of Tim Hayes, and Hayes drive, the first big slap shot that we've seen of the game. That one goes high. Neuenberger again. Neuenberger has it poked off his stick. Here comes Minnesota. Vacant pass right through the middle. Neuenberger's got it, but a hustling back on defense. Nicely done by Joel Ballinger. He knows, Marty, that Neuenberger is the threat out there. And you can see perhaps they had a little strategy session in between the first and second. And they're going to try and isolate him, and they're going to put somebody on him every time, maybe a couple folks. Little dangle move by Ballinger. Ballinger into the corner, and a backhand feed over on the far side, jammed up. I don't know how that didn't go in. Another shot. This is deflected, and with an opportunity is Drew McCaffrey. McCaffrey with some speed, tracked closely, and is able to pick it back up as Horton was on him. Meanwhile, McCaffrey, cross-ice feed, Neuenberger in the sights. Neuenberger out of the corner, twisting away from pressure, and the puck is poked back to center, all the way down to Hartman's cage. Hartman wants to keep the pressure on, makes the long pass, tipped off of a Minnesota stick, settled there, and cleared back out to center. Walking it right back in is number 10 is Ratliff. Ratliff works past one, takes the shot, goes off a body of 47. That was Severson. That looked like that hurt. Meanwhile, puck comes back over to the center ice. Working it in with some patience is Ratliff. Ratliff is tied up momentarily, shakes off the check, takes it in, puts it right up through center, off the boot there of Ballinger. Puck over on the far side, chipped back out to center, and a foot race there with Horton. Horton can't get to it as Ratliff does. Ratliff has his pocket picked, is going the opposite direction is Zietlow. Zietlow on the far right-hand side, backhand feed, top of the circle, save right out front, and Hartman holds for the whistle.
We're not keeping track of shots, but I think these are pretty neck and neck right now. We're seeing big saves on each end, and pretty sure O'Brien's trying to get a poster made of him with the gyrations he's doing on that end. But again, keeping the puck out of the net, most important part.
That's right. Sometimes, calling a game, you're calling one goalie constantly. You forget who's even in goal on the opposite side. But between Hartman and O'Brien, they've been solid on both ends. And here's Johnson. Johnson has the puck stripped off his stick nicely, and he returns the favor, whips it around and over into the far side corner. And Kyle Ratliff, I think, tripped on that blue paint in front of the cage there, Marty.
I think he did.
Johnson with the puck on the side of the cage looks for an assist there as he sends it up, and stretching and keeping it back in was Zietlow. Zietlow works it back over to the right-hand side, cleared, and the bouncing puck comes back to center. Trailing and to pick up this puck is Neuenberger, Lydia Neuenberger with Sismowski in her sights. Sismowski's got the puck, and well defended again by John Zietlow. Zietlow moves it back over, but the puck is picked off. And again, those quick feet. Johnson is really able to control the puck there, isn't he? He's
got some skill, and he has both goals too.
He's got some skill, and he's in. So does Holland. Look at Holland just take the puck away. Holland brings it in, squares up, takes the shot, and a second opportunity, and a little love tap there from number 8, Milbury, Kevin Milbury.
Yeah, those number 8s, you got to watch out for those guys. They like to do that.
Marty, you should know that well. How many years have you worn number 8?
As long as there's been the Dogs, but it actually goes back to my soccer days. I was number 8 all through my college years, and even prior to that, my high school years. Probably, for sure, at least 40.
Pretty good number. Pretty good number here on the right-hand side. Puck is brought in. Here come the Hot Rods, and stretching to make that play was Drew McCaffrey. McCaffrey picks back up the puck, but he's taken off of the play there, and coming away with it is Hayes. Tim Hayes with Hayes on the backside. That's Brian Hayes. Hayes takes a snapshot, but Hartman is solid. We have a 1-goal game late in this second period, Marty. Did you expect this after Minnesota kind of took the Hot Rods to the woodshed?
Yeah, actually I did. I actually talked to Wes before the game, and he said they did beat him 6-2 the first time, but he said there was a lot of lucky goals in that one. And,
is that the way you described him?
Yeah,
okay, good to know. With the jump, here comes O'Brien. O'Brien with the quick snapshot, scores! O'Brien ties it up, And just in the final 2 minutes of the period, we got a tie game.
Yeah, this one's a toss-up now, and really that is what Wes told me beforehand. He thought that the game was much closer than the 6-2 score, and I think he was right because these teams look really evenly matched to me.
What a shot by Jed O'Brien. He didn't waste any time, and he might have surprised Dave O'Brien on that. I don't think there's any relationship between O'Brien and O'Brien on opposite teams.
After that goal, there isn't.
He's cut out of the will. I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see. Here we go. Back to live action with a head of steam is Sismowski. Scott Sismowski is hustling out there in front of the Hop Rods. He works through the check, centering feed right in front. Shot goal! Neuenberger gives the Hop Rods the lead. And with less than a minute, Neuenberger gets a goal to put the Hop Rods ahead.
Yeah, O'Brien tried one of his trademark flailing, sliding efforts there, but he was denied on that one. I'm still watching it on the replay, and Neuenberger just came in from that backside, and I don't think O'Brien saw him.
And new life here as they were trailing 2-0. I'm talking about the Hop Rods. Minnesota had a 2-0 lead, and that has evaporated. And here in the final seconds of this second period, the Hop Rods have come back. And man, are they hot, aren't they, Marty?
Yeah.
This team is sizzling right now.
They have had a real nice last 2 minutes, that's for sure.
Ballinger is shouldered off the puck, and the puck comes back out to center as the final seconds tick off. There's the buzzer. So after two, it's 3-2 in favor of the Hop Rods. Marty, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for the third and final period.
That sounds good.
And we're back for the third and final period. 12 minutes of stop time up on the clock. We have a one-goal game as the Hop Rods lead the Minnesota Old Guys. And the puck is, let's catch you up to the live action right in front. Johnson looking for it, and with a quick step, retrieves the puck, moves it back over to the near side, gets caught back up in 15 Zietlow's skates, and breaking out the puck on the near side is Sismowski. Sismowski making a move, but coming back in and stealing the puck away with an opportunistic stick is Johnson. Puck comes back out to center. Ratliff with it, moves it back to the Hop Rods blue line, and it's moved up the right-hand side in front of the Minnesota Old Guys bench. Swept back in by John Zietlow. Zietlow's got the puck, and he sends it high off the boards. It doesn't get out as a nice defensive play there by Kyle Ratliff. Puts it back down in deep. Marty Richardson back on after getting a little water there. Marty, you're sounding a little hoarse, and this always happens on
did last
Sunday.
year too, yeah.
It is your Sunday voice.
It is my Sunday sexy voice.
I don't know if I can describe it that way, but it is. It's distinctive. Here comes Johnson. Johnson brings it back in, squares up, and a nice defensive play made there by Kyle Ratliff. Puck comes back over to Johnson, and Johnson puts it back in, but Ratliff has the puck. Ratliff with the head up and a 3-on-3 maneuver, and has to peel off as Jeanette Ratliff was offsides. As McCaffrey with the puck guides it back up the near side. Ratliff with it, delivers it back to McCaffrey off his stick, poked free, and another Ratliff. Kyle Ratliff has it. I only had to memorize about 5 names on both teams, and then I got the whole thing covered.
That is pretty impressive.
Shot into the corner, moved back up the wall. Waiting for it was Ratliff, Jeanette Ratliff. Puck goes back over to the far side and poked free, and getting there first was Karen Zietlow. Zietlow moves it off over to Holland. Holland banks it off the boards and look just beyond the reach there of number 60, Tim Hayes. Back behind the cage, Jeanette Ratliff moves it back up in front of the Hot Broads. Moves it back up, and a break. Kyle Ratliff with a 2-on-1, and an unselfish play, but Drew McCaffrey can't bury as Dave O'Brien once again comes up big, keeps it a 1-goal game.
O'Brien, another amazing save. He took a lot of time admiring that one after he saved it, too.
He is one of your favorites, Marty. He is just absolutely, he almost has that appeal that, Kevin Connors has,
He does. He's a fun guy.
Kevin Connors, not only an all-star, but a good-looking guy at that.
Oh, yes.
Puck comes back over to the near side, and it's touched up by Hayes. Hayes puts one on, but it's defended. J.D. Horton gets there quickly. And with some urgency over on the far side, stepping in is Bolke. Puck is poked back out to center, and Neuenberger's path is just absolutely sealed off by Tim Hayes.
Hayes didn't want any of that.
We've got an icing call and a break. You know what? We have not had many icing calls. We haven't had much break in the action at all here.
No, this has been a fast-moving game. Most of the games have. We had that one last night in the Platinum. Top players. I think we counted 3 whistles in an entire period.
Yeah, it is. It's been terrific end-to-end action. And tumbling there, but back up to his skates, picked up by Swanson. Swanson finds Neuenberger's shot, bouncing puck, pinballs there, and gloved down by Dave O'Brien.
8:24 left in the third, still 3-2. And
how important is it that O'Brien doesn't let another goal in here with this 8:24? So the Minnesota old guys got to play some team defense here, Marty. They can't just be thinking goal. And we've got a hooking call. We've got the first penalty of the game.
That's Dan Hohenstein sending someone to the sin bin. Dan is Dawg Nation's first ever recipient. And he played in the Survivor game yesterday. He was actually a mail carrier for the U.S. Mail, and he was pinned between his mail truck and a car that went out of control, and really lucky to still be alive today, and every day's a joy.
And what a slap shot there on that. Marty, great story on that.
Yeah, we run into recipients this weekend all year long. I turn around, we've done 4 checks this weekend, and one of those was even this morning to round it out, and that was John Roush, also a referee. Referees you and I along.
That's right. I saw Roush. So Bolke's in the box, by the way, at the 8:18 mark. So 2 minutes up on the board. And Minnesota, let's see if they can use this perhaps to their advantage. Breaking free with the puck is Ballinger. Ballinger, what a play from behind as Ryan Neuenberger absolutely stretched out to make that play. Marty, you can see what a championship means when players make plays like that.
On both ends for Neuenberger, he's got the 3rd goal right now, which is the lead goal, and then he just amazing save there.
Neuenberger on his backhand, spins over on the far side, and the bouncing puck, and here comes the shot, and it gets deflected as Wiggum's drive was off a body. Horton with the puck, far side, and gloved and holding on for dear life is Hartman.
Yeah, Hartman had a little bit of a shaky start, gave one up in the first 40 seconds, and then one not long after that, and shut the door since then. Been very, very solid.
7:13 up on the clock, 1-goal game. Minnesota with an offensive zone faceoff. Blake Johnson off the faceoff, but it's controlled by O'Brien. And Minnesota in their PK, there's 52 seconds remaining in the power play as the puck rides the rails over on the far side. Picked back up by Ratliff. And Ratliff moves it back through center, streaking through, but poking it free. Here comes Minnesota looking for a shorty. Puck goes back over to the far left-hand side. Trailing is Zietlow, and getting tied up there and unable to move the puck off the stick. Johnson's got it again. Johnson twirling back behind the cage. Looks for a lane. Johnson with the puck. Top of the circle. Shot. Rebound. Holland defended by Hartman as he got a shoulder up. Holland working it back out of the corner as he's got one man on him there. That's Szymanski. Holland muscles it off the wall, and it continues to battle there in front of us. Holland loses the puck, and finally Szymanski's got it, is able to clear it back out to center. Zietlow puts it right back in. A glance off a stick, and Johnson goes for a line change. The power play is over, and the long pass here to Erica Szymanski. Szymanski chasing it down and is able to get a shot on goal. O'Brien responds.
You know, that power play, hot broads can't be too happy with it, but honestly, you couldn't tell who had the power play because I think Minnesota had more shots during that and some really good opportunities.
Minnesota with 5:56 remaining on the clock needs a goal, and they've got to look for those opportunities. And streaking out, here comes Tim Hayes, defended by McCaffrey. Hayes brings it in, the shot, pad save, sprawling. Hartman smothers it.
Hartman's been busy this period. And I have a feeling with the last 5 minutes, they're going to be clinging on a little bit and really relying on Hartman here, as they have.
Championship at stake here in the final 5 minutes. We've got a 1-goal game. Can't ask for anything better than this. And all of a sudden, a nice play there by Kelly Johnson to stop Neuenberger. But Neuenberger retrieves it, brings it back up. Neuenberger backhand feed over to the near side. Neuenberger brings it in. Shot, goal! Neuenberger scores and makes it 4-2. Neuenberger with his second successive goal gives a 2-goal lead to the Hop Broads.
Yeah, they had a 2-on-1 there. Misplayed that 2-on-1, and Neuenberger went and got it behind the net and just came out all by himself and finished that off.
I thought Neuenberger was going to have a jump at the beginning, and Kelly Johnson was able to get a stick on it, but only slowed down Neuenberger, didn't stop him.
Yeah.
And, man, he's got a couple of goals. He's been the energy. So with 2 goals, 2-goal deficit, Marty, at what point do you pull Dave O'Brien here?
Yeah, I'm thinking they're probably going to wait till at least 2 minutes.
And so another shot in on Hartman. He makes the save, and so we've got 4:58 remaining in this contest, and we've got a 2-goal lead.
One of 9 championships we're going to have.
It's Championship Sunday. What a great day here. And here comes Minnesota bringing it back in. This game is not over. Coming back in is Ballinger. Ballinger squares up, shot, and it just misses as Hartman was there, and this puck goes up and into the netting.
Yeah, we were looking at a minute ago, or even earlier, overtime might have been imminent. Now it's going to take a big comeback by Minnesota. But if this does go into overtime, it goes straight to a 3-man shootout. And so it's a little bit different than last year. We have a lot more teams in this year's tournament and had to tighten stuff up on time-wise.
3-man shootout. Here we go. Taking the puck in is J.D. Horton. Horton with a purpose. Takes the shot. It gets deflected, and battling for it back down low. Coming away with the puck is Wiggum. Wiggum, number 25, moves it back over to the far side corner, activating J.D. Horton. And a little pass chopped back out and cleared the zone by Wiggum. Makes a good play there, and with 4:11 remaining, another face-off in the Hop Broads end. And And stepping in to take the face-off is going to be Blake Johnson. Blake Johnson sets up and having a conversation. There's Dave O'Brien and Marty. They're having this strategy session. O'Brien came all the way to the bench, and so some discussion is being had. And perhaps he was talking about.
Oh, they're taking a timeout here. I think Dave might have been looking for some Honey Nut Cheerios over there. Because Dave's.
That or he just wanted to check the number of saves that he's got.
That's
so
true.
He was over at the scorer's box looking for that. So we have a 3-man or 3-woman shootout. In this case, we could have a lot of that right now. So we have a 3-player shootout, sudden death. Marty, after the first 3, can you reuse any of the initial 3, or do you have to pick all new ones until you get through the whole lineup?
We're going through the whole lineup.
Through the whole lineup.
Yep.
And if you're in the box at the end of the game, are you eligible for that shootout?
No, but you can take the scorekeeper's beer.
Okay. So there is some benefit to being in there because you can't be blamed for losing the game.
That's true.
If you're not on the ice there. So
they're taking quite a timeout there. A lot of strategy going on, and it does look like O'Brien's going back. No, he's changed his mind.
Which way is he going to? I think he's going back into the cage. Let's see.
There he goes.
O'Brien with that white helmet and a red stripe down the middle of it. Opposite of him, there's a dark helmet here. Here we go. We are ready for the final 4-11 2-goal game. Minnesota trailing. And off the faceoff, puck right back out. Johnson right on the doorstep was Hall, and you can't draw it up any better than that, Marty. You get a shot on goal right off the faceoff. We'll see if we can do it again.
That appeared to be a face-off play, actually. And they're lined up the same way again here.
And so again, we got Milbury sitting back behind Johnson. Glove down by Johnson, controlled by him, and moves it back over. Zietlo's shot, and that wrister is deflected. Back behind the cage, Zietlo with the puck. Gets some help from Holland, and battling for it there again is Wiggum. Wiggum's able to get a stick on it, and the puck is poked back out to center. Johnson moving from left to right, brings it into the zone, back top of the circles, the shot, and this one is deflected again. Zietlo back on the puck. That's John Zietlo back over to Johnson. Johnson sends a flyer up and over Hartman's cage. Over on the far side, Holland looks to pick that puck up, and continuing to battle is Holland. Puck squirts back up, and it's jammed back down the boards. Quick shovel shot, but that one is nicely defended. Johnson with the puck, shot, goal! Johnson scores. 3:13 remaining, 1-goal game.
Yeah, that was a big play there. Johnson was all over the ice on that one. Zetlo was too. It might have been because there was 3 Zetlos, but you called their name a lot. And a couple good chances. Johnson threw the first one over the top of the net. Came back later, and that one just kind of came through traffic. I'm looking on the replay there. I can't even see Johnson, and then the puck appears.
Johnson gets a hat trick, and no bigger goal than that in the tournament for Johnson. And with 3:10 remaining on the clock, and it's running, we've got a tie game, or we've got a 1-goal game, 4-3, excuse me. Puck comes back out to center, all the way to the Minnesota line. Swept back by Semlak. Semlak moves it back up the left-hand side, taken into the zone, and this shot goes wide. Gobbling up and making sure is Hartman, as the entire play, Marty, for the last 4 or 5 minutes has been down at our right-hand side.
Yeah, O'Brien's thinking about it. He's shaking off the bench. He's like a relief pitcher in there right now.
Neuenberger had that goal at the 5:26 mark. Meanwhile, puck pokes free, back up to the point. The chop shot is deflected and never got through. Coming back over to the near side, backhand clearing by O'Brien. He moves it back out to center, tipped aside, and with the Szymanski tries to get to it, but Johnson makes a heck of a play as she gets back and disrupts the play. Far side, Ballinger moves the puck back over, looking for the shot. Right on the doorstep is Horton. And another save by Hartman, holding on.
And here comes O'Brien.
And O'Brien is, there he goes. So let's set the stage for you. Right now, we've got John Zietlo, 22, 15, Karen Zietlo, and Johnson.
No, O'Brien has changed his mind again.
Blake Johnson is there. We'll still set the stage. Mike Holland is there. And it's nicely defended back up high as Karen Zietlow holds the line. Puck bounces off a shin pad and is over in the far side corner. Swept up but not out. Holland with the puck. Holland chases it back down, defended there by McCaffrey. Holland moves it back up to the line. Here's the shot, deflected and back out to center. 1:58 remaining in the contest, and good forechecking opportunity there on McCaffrey. Lauren McCaffrey making a heck of a play. Puck is sent back over to the near side. Johnson, touch pass. Holland makes a move, squares up, has it taken off his stick, stays with it, and the shot just goes wide right. Puck backhanded over into the far side corner. Coming away with it is McCaffrey. Bodied up by Holland. Swept in by Johnson. Defended by McCaffrey. Puck back down low. Ratliff is there. We've got 6 on the ice. 6 skaters for Minnesota.
And
puck down low, and we're going to have a penalty. A roughing call, nonetheless.
Wow.
A roughing call with 1:23 remaining. We're going to have a 6-on-4.
You know, Brian's on the bench. I'm not sure if he's going to change his mind again.
And it could be. You're right. What do you do, Marty? Great strategy session. You've got 4 out there. Do you take the chance with your empty net, and you're going to have a 2-player advantage on the ice?
I think you got to go with the 2-player advantage, and besides that, O'Brien looks really comfortable over there. I don't think he wants to get up. So we're looking here with 1:23 left. Probably a 2-man advantage. And we'll see. This is a tournament on the line.
This is the way you draw it up, Marty.
Yeah.
When you're drawing up these teams, you've got 2 very evenly matched teams. You did a great job with. I don't know how you do it with 9 divisions. How you don't have more mismatches.
Yeah, we didn't have very many this year. It was a little bit lucky. And,
Now, I thought there was a ref, but nobody is in the box. And the Hot Broads have 5 on the ice, and we've got 5 on 6. Here we go. Let's set the stage. Right-hand dot for the face-off. 1:23 up on the clock. And Johnson's going to take the face-off. Johnson has Hayes, and sitting right behind him is J.D. Horton. And up at the blue line is Karen Zietlow. So there's some question as to whether or not perhaps there's a penalty here. And I thought that there was.
And there is now.
And there is. So somehow Kyle Ratliff. So Ratliff is in the box. And with 1:22 remaining, here we go. Off the faceoff. Puck is poked free. Shot defended. And loose puck. Another opportunity. Glances off of Hartman's glove. Back into the corner. Horton moves it back up. And across ice feed. Waiting for it. Left-hand dodge. Shot. Defended and cleared wide. And there's no icing because of the penalty. This actually works to the advantage of Hot Broads. 55 seconds remaining. Johnson with a head of steam and desperation brings the puck in down on the left-hand side. Johnson watched closely by McCaffrey. Sends it back up high. Centering feed defended. Loose puck. And the bouncing puck back behind the cage is poked there. Coming away with it. Zietlow back down low. Battling. 35 seconds remaining. Puck side of the cage. Can Hot Broads clear the zone? Looking for it. Chopped out there. Loose puck. Hot Broads send it the length of the ice. Goal! Scored! Drew McCaffrey gets the empty netter. Hot Broads lead 5-3. 21 seconds remaining.
Wow. If this is of things to come, we're going to have quite a championship Sunday, Manny.
I'll tell you what, man, that was terrific action, and McCaffrey scores a goal from distance. I mean, that was
here behind his own blue line.
That's right. So Drew McCaffrey gets the empty netter with 21 seconds remaining as the final.
Now you got to go downstairs and deliver a trophy.
And the final, you better hustle up. We don't have overtime. Here we go. Final seconds off the clock. And there is Drew McCaffrey with the puck. He holds on, and the Hot Broads and Dad Bobs from Northern Colorado are your Copper C 2021 Dog Bowl champions. Congratulations to all the Hot Broads and Dad Bods. And also congratulations to the Minnesota Old Guys. You just got to love teams from Minnesota that come out here, and they played their hearts out. But this morning they came up short, and the Hot Rods and Dad Bods are able to avenge an earlier tournament loss to this team. And what a terrific game and sportsmanship shown between both of these teams. And what a pleasure it was to call it. And there's Marty Richardson on the ice. And Marty has the Dog Bowl Championship trophy. And he is going to hand it out here. How you doing? We have Mr. Martinson here. Mr. Martinson, one of the main sponsors. Come on. And one of the main sponsors of Dawg Nation. And glad to have you on board here. Manny Furtado here. So we've got a championship game. We've got a team from Minnesota that came out here, and it was just a terrific game that we had at this Copper C.
Absolutely incredible.
And we have had some wonderful check presentations this weekend, and you've been a big part of that as a sponsor here for the Dog Bowl.
Yep, I'm proud to be a part of it, and one of the best organizations I know of, and always the money's going to the right cause.
It always does. You have been a longtime sponsor of this organization, and you get to see a team like from Minnesota come out. You look at this.
Okay.
This was unbelievable. We had 9 players over the age of 70 on this Minnesota team.
Oh yeah, up north, the farther north you go, the older they play.
And they absolutely do.
You go to Manitoba, every little town there has their team, and they'll play till they're 70 like that, and Minnesota's similar.
That's right. So, Larry, I know that on behalf of Dawg Nation, you have been such a big part of it. You're title sponsor for this tournament, and it's just terrific to have you, and it's great to have your commitment and everything that you've done for the organization, and you got to be proud about that.
You have no idea how glad I am to help. I mean, there's no better cause, and truly spending money is great, but I sure love when there's a great opportunity to help people that really need it. You know what I mean? It's
been terrific, and what an absolutely great organization it is. So, final score: Dad Bods, or what was it? Dad Bods, Hot Rods, Dad Bods win 5-3, and that'll be the final score of this Copper C. So, good to see you, Larry. Thanks for coming by. And check your listings. We've got the Platinum game coming up. You're not going to want to miss that at 3 o'clock Mountain Time. Thanks. This is Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions and the Dog Bowl. Again, the Hot Rods Dad Bods win 5-3. Good night.
Thank you for watching. I'm Todd Gerke, the official mortgage company sponsor of Dawg Nation in partnership with Shaw Hockey Productions. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We'll see you at the next face-off.
This one's there.
Hi, my name is Todd Gerke. You've probably seen me around the rink, and if you've participated in Dawg Nation events, probably have one of my Lone Rangers koozies in either your golf or hockey bag. I'm a board member with Dawg Nation and have been part of the organization for several years. I also have a successful mortgage company, and I'm proud to be the streaming sponsor for this year's Dawg Bowl. We help people gain complete control of their lives and become financially free by showing them ways their money can work for them so they can stop working so hard for their money. Our mortgage business is for people that understand that how you structure a mortgage has a significant impact on wealth accumulation. We focus on people who want to understand their options and make educated decisions. And our promise is that by engaging with us, you will gain a lifelong resource to help you accumulate wealth. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you click subscribe below and enjoy the game.
Welcome in, everyone. It's Dawg Bowl 11, and it's time for the Copper B Championship this afternoon. The Neighborhood Dogs versus LW Survey coming up in just about a minute. Tom Weston here along with Greg Kleinert. And looking forward to the Copper B Championship final. Two great teams. A lot of interesting side notes for both. Greg will share as we move along. Should be a fun championship. They had some great championships so far. A lot of single goal affairs in Dawg Bowl 11. This was the final day of Dawg Bowl. We'll have this game a 5 o'clock, and that'll be we have 3 on this sheet. Last one going at 5 o'clock, and Dawg Bowl 11 will be in the books. Hope you had a chance to make it out. If you don't know about Dawg Nation, encourage you to get online and check it out. One of the best philanthropic organizations there is, dognationhockey.org, DAWG. And there's the buzzer. We'll get organized, gather the practice pucks, and be ready for the face-off to start the Copper B Division Championship between the Neighborhood Dogs and LW Survey. Neighborhood Dogs in the colorful gray and red prints, blue shorts, nice sweaters, nice design. The LW Survey in the Carolina blue.
Yeah, the Neighborhood Dogs, Tom, one of 47 iterations of a Dogs team. The jerseys have gotten a bit more modern, same color schemes, but boy, oh boy, it's best for radio, huh?
Looks good. Looks good on them. Putting rosters together today. There are already a few teams in the Dawg Bowl with dogs in their name. Quite a few. But I think we got it straightened out. We certainly hope so. And we'll be underway in just a moment. Well, this is a treat as we get underway and the pucks drop. We're going to have a special guest analyst. Former Colorado Avalanche Milan Hayduk will join us. That'll be fun. So Jan Hayduk will join us as we get underway. Had things happen quickly. Just looking at that, a quick goal, and we're back underway. Championships in a hurry, so sorry about that. We had our analysts just join us, and so LW Survey an early lead here as we get settled in for this Copper B Division Championship.
A late ad. 8-year Colorado Avalanche veteran Jan Hayduk joining us today.
Jan Hayduk with us. Happy to have Jan with us.
Oh, hello, everyone. That was a quick start of the game.
That was. I looked up and there was a goal, so. That's right. The other night we had 8 in that first period, I think, combined. It was moving along. Felt like lacrosse for a minute. So we'll face it off in the Dawg zone and comes back out towards center ice. Puck is controlled by Sean Kenny. He sends it in. Dogs now looking to get organized at center ice, but Survey is there in the person of Keith Horseman. Horseman still has it at the center line. And he drops it in to Sean Kenny, who moves it in, but the Dogs are there and they flip it right back out. But Horseman is there. Horseman come in over the blue line now, left side. Going to try and get something going. An early lead for LW Survey, as we mentioned.
Tough
and
clear.
Whistle.
Tough clear for the Neighborhood Dogs, right back to the blue sick. Turned into a shot on net. Bad play.
Looks like they are waiting for breakaway passes, but doesn't work yet.
Got a line change on both sides.
It was a short stretch pass, eh?
And back in the Dawg zone here for the faceoff. It comes out. Survey controls for the minute. Rebecca Duran tried to slide it over to Steve Kerr, captain. Just out of reach for Kerr. Sending it back down. But Survey keeping it in, keeping the pressure in the Dawg zone. They've been there first 2 minutes, minute and a half of this championship match. Steve Kerr reaching over to get it for Survey, and they send it around behind the net now. Sean Kenny dumps it back of the boards to Steve Kerr. Kerr working against James Robinson of the Dogs. Sends it in behind the net once again. John Kolnick tries to clear it out.
Here we go.
And now they finally get it out of their zone. And here come the Dogs. In on the goal, very soft effort there. Danny Packard behind the goal, and Survey takes it again. So down the ice they come, across the center line. Rebecca Durbin gets pulled off the skates. Brian Moore off to Jeff Schmidt, and a whistle. First penalty of the championship. It'll go against the Dogs. So Survey with a 1-goal lead will be on a power play at 9:31 remaining in the first period. Shot on goal. Ty Harvey back out in front and just missed. Down to the other end now. LW Survey will get organized once again. Jeff Schmidt brings it down, brings it ahead too far, and back down into the Survey zone. 30 seconds gone on the penalty as they try and make another charge. Pass is just out of reach.
Mike Freeman preventing a 2-on-1 there for the Dogs.
Cross pass ice to Schmidt. He looks in, just a bit wide. Haven't really got set during the power play. Really haven't had a chance to really get a set piece going, as they would say in soccer, but still a minute to go now in the penalty. Pretty effective penalty kill right now for the Dogs.
Chances are these teams haven't seen a blackboard for about 30 years, Tom.
Puck goes back down. Dogs will chase it down. That's Ryan Peacock in pursuit. He'll look to try and lift it out, but it's Charlie Riley involved, and the puck goes out of play. 32 seconds left on the penalty. Face off back down in the Dog zone. And puck gets away just off the stick of Keith Horsham. So will go all the way back down to the LW Survey zone, and 20 seconds left now. Final 10, a little short-handed. Penalty is over. Back to full strength now as Survey comes. Trying the shot there. Bernie LaFleur goes back around the front of the net, trying to clear it out. Dogs do it. They clear it out, come up the right side. 68 for the Dogs. Anthony Dennison. LW Survey now gets it back.
Bernie LaFleur, one of our Canadian players today. Stalwart of the over 40 leagues.
And LaFleur just had it. And now catching up with it, Brian Moore. He'll reset. Sends it in. It's on the skate, but not the stick of Paul Moreau. Dogs have it now. Mike Ulanskas. He gives way to Carmine Itadora. Ulanskas now within and out. A Survey takes it. Rodney Saunders comes up the right side.
Out of the zone. Rodney's looking for a pass here. Rodney's got some speed.
Saunders has it. He gives way. The yellow helmeted Rebecca Duran in behind.
Well, Becca almost with the rebound.
Rebecca Duran right in there, all of about 5'4" of her, and she is right in the middle of things as the puck scoots back down into the LW survey zone. We have a whistle and an icing.
That 5'4" Becca Durham is a heck of a player from University of Vermont back in the day. She kept that yellow helmet for a long time. Not giving it up.
Right in the middle of things. So we're back down in the Dog zone for the faceoff. 5:51 to go, first period. This is the Copper B Division Championship. Neighborhood Dogs taking on LW Survey. Survey looking to try and center it in, and they do so.
Oh,
quick
tip.
shot.
And
by
rebound.
Harvey. The rebound is in, and a 2-0 lead for LW Survey off the rebound.
Jeff Schmidt on that. You bury it.
Initially it was Harvey, I think Schmidt on the rebound. And it's 2-0. So Ty Harvey now takes it for Survey up to center ice. Another chance for a breakaway. See who will win it. But Chris Whalen, the goalie, gets to the puck first, takes it back out. Back down the ice the other way now. Alex Wilkinson. He's still on the puck, heads behind the net, tries to center, doesn't have any luck there. The Dogs take possession and they head back down the other way now.
Oh, Schmidt in the paint. Oh, nice. Right down in the paint. Good pass.
Now they're set from the blue line, just wide. Effort from Jacob Nacht.
Got some
check
pressure
that.
on the Dogs here. Big
Sean
pressure.
Sean Kenny with that. Bernie LaFleur, cross ice, down to Paul Moreau. And a whistle. Face-off coming again in the Dog zone. Been there most of the first period. Shot through traffic, but it is blocked away. Dogs are having just a heck of a time getting it out of their end. A lot of pressure from LW Survey. Sending it back again. Dogs now trying to lift it up, but nope, it's not going to happen. Flip back down by Sean Kenny, LW Survey.
Sean getting lots of chances with the puck today.
So another icing. We'll head back down to the Dog zone.
A couple rule changes for these big games, Tom. Number one, each team does get a timeout. And should we end in the tie, we will go to shootout, obviously. 3-man shootout, followed by 3 more players should we not settle it in the 3.
Polink now tries to get it up past the blue line, and they send it out but into the zone. Reaching for Jeff Martinez, doesn't get there in time. And so icing once again and back down the other way.
Time to gather some oxygen. Hey, Jan, what do you think?
Yeah, I think, Dog's team got a little problem to connect the puck in neutral zone. And in my opinion, their best part of the game was during their penalty killing. They have good forecheck, and they didn't spend too much time in the D zone. So maybe that's the way how to do it.
And just that way, giving off another goal. Charlie Riley gives to Paul Moreau. Moreau buries it. And it is 3-0.
Paul Moreau, one of our New England players, putting Boston on the map.
Back to center ice. Rebecca Durbin has rejoined Survey. And they have, without question, dominated this first period of play.
Neighborhood Dogs flushing the zone. Really looking to put some sustained pressure on LW Survey here.
Saunders has there's a shot, but it is stopped.
Quick stick work, great save, great save.
Ryan Harvey in goal.
That was the biggest chance so far for Dogs this game. Very nice place around the net.
So our first drop of the puck in Survey zone this afternoon. And they'll try and look to clear. It's cross site. That's Rebecca Durbin. She was looking for Steve Kerr, the captain, back out in front of the net. And Dogs looking to clear. Sean Kenny along the boards on the right side.
Jeff Martinez with the Neighborhood Dogs on a good save as a defenseman there on the shot.
Kerr sends it in. And chance now, Ty Harvey to try and get things organized. He gives way to Kerr and a whistle.
Ty Harvey today playing for his great aunt who's suffering from brain cancer, receiving treatment, doing her best right now. So we'd like to put out our thoughts and prayers for Ty Harvey's aunt. Great aunt.
So have a puck drop here in the neutral zone. Little conversation with the referee.
Anything that you can share?
I think they got everything squared away, whatever it was. All right, puck goes out to Matt Bitter. Quickly taken away. Here come the Dogs. Jeffrey Zucker. He gives way to Ito Ora. And Survey gets it right back. 1-on-2. Dogs take it. But the pressure continues until trying to find the puck along the boards. Finally does so. Survey's looking. Jamison Wise now up the left side. Wise facing a 1-on-2, puts a shot, and it is blocked nicely.
Decent defense there, Jan.
I would say it was good defense in this case. Obviously, goalie is keeping Dogs team in the game for now. Hopefully, we're gonna see more from the players in the second and third period.
I notice we had a stop clock there. Is that another change in the championship in these early periods? They'll stop the clock?
Yes.
Okay. So Survey once again in the Dog zone. Chip doesn't happen. Effort there from Charlie Riley.
Charlie Riley, player coach for LW Survey.
Under a minute to go now. Survey a 3-0 lead to get things underway.
We got 2-1. Oh, almost.
A shot from Alex Wilkinson goes high and wide as we approach 30 seconds to go. And we got a foot race for the puck.
Oh, that's nice.
And open opportunity. Nice
Great
shot.
save.
Another good save. Third effort. 3 shots dead on, and none of them go in. One more shot. That one does go. The fourth one's a charm. Bernie LaFleur.
It's really tough for the goalie. He can have first shot, second shot, but if there is 3 rebounds, it's really hard to keep the puck away from the net.
Yeah, Chris Whalen really standing on his head there for 3 out of 4 shots in a row. Bam, bam, bam. Very tough. Need some help from the Neighborhood Dogs here.
Down to the last 3, 2, 1. And a pretty impressive period for LW Survey as we Close the first period at 4-0.
Well, not the start the neighborhood dogs were looking for, Tom.
I imagine it probably is.
So, Jan, while we got a couple minutes, maybe you could help us out with something. 2-on-1, defenseman being the one. Is he thinking pass? Is he trying to take away the shot?
Defenseman always should take away the pass, because it's easier for a goalie to control the shot. If puck is not switching aside, it's always better situation.
Good to know.
Yanni, you still playing a little bit? The young adult league, shall we say?
The young adult league is getting a little bit too hard for me now, so I'm looking for older adult league.
Greg can give you a reference.
Aye.
That was senior hockey. Sorry, Greg.
Not in my Rolodex.
That was senior hockey.
Yeah.
And I think the Rolodex just aged me right there. Yanni's playing with our MW top dogs at the platinum level. Solid on the blue line as ever.
Yeah, we lost the game last night in a semifinal, and I have to say that those teams are getting younger and younger. So I don't know what they're gonna do in 2 or 3 years from now.
Yeah, these tournament teams, it turns into an arms race. Everybody ramps up and reloads for the next round.
It's almost like a tournament for college players.
It's true. We probably have about 70, 75 D1 players here this weekend.
Is that right?
Literally.
Well, underway second period. We'll see if the Dogs can get back in this thing. They did win the face-off, had the first rush. Carrying it around the boards back in the net right now. Dan Bakken trying to get things going for the Dogs.
Close chance there.
If Dogs wants to do something with this game, they better score next goal.
They are pressing the action. Working hard. Dan Bakken, 9 out there, and it sends the puck down into the Dog zone for an icing.
I think it was the first icing by a survey team of the game.
I think you're right. Clock is running now. Okay, so that's.
Speaking of the D1 players in the tournament, what's interesting is they come in with their team bags, they wear their team hats, they wear their team pants. You see these Notre Dame, DU, Omaha, all over the Bowling Green, Ohio State. We've got people from all over the country. And I don't see any D1 pants out here today, so we must not be playing at that level.
Survey back. Controlling the action. Matt Bitter, number 11, tries to sneak it in center-wise over to Wise. That doesn't work. Here come the Dogs now. And a shot just outside of the blue line.
Dogs are going to have to break in the offensive zone if they're going to get something done here.
Survey coming in, charges, it's right behind him, and he kicks it in. He kicks it in. Jeff Schmidt made the shot. The save actually was made by Whalen. It got through the legs, and his skate just kicked it in.
Tough break. No puck luck there for the white team.
He has it, and then his left leg just backed up, and there goes the puck. So now the Dogs just need anything, just a goal, just to kind of get back interest here as Survey takes it out.
Ooh, offside.
Right side, tried to center. Did Bernie LaFleur, didn't work out. Dogs have it. Jeff Zucker, he gives way. John Kolnick, and Kolink, a shot that goes wide. So Survey has it again. Sean Kenny trying to start things. He gives off to LaFleur, but back to the Dogs, and another big shot coming from Kolink.
Jonathan putting on some pressure all by himself there.
Dogs again with a shot, Carmine Itarola.
We're going to have to get some shots lower than the top of the circle.
Seems like they're just kind of flailing right now. Just any opportunity, just take a whack at it and just see if they can get lucky. All right, here come the Dogs. One more trying down the floor. Kolink, 3-on-2. He goes right, tries a shot. It's blocked. Another shot, follow-up rebound is stopped. Rebound attempted by Carmine Itarola, blocked at the net.
Ryan Harvey with a couple good saves back-to-back there on the shot and the rebound. Hey, we got young Logan Martinson, number 4, out there for Neighborhood Dogs. Martinson Services being our main tournament sponsor this year. Thank you very much. A big shout out to Martinson Services, excuse me.
And he sends it in. So it sends it back down. Mike Freeman runs it down, sends it. Captured by Danny Packard, but he gives way and gives it up.
Danny playing with pink gloves. Interesting color out there. I happen to know a story about that.
The race to the puck won by Brian Moore. He goes down. Puck goes across the front. And LW Survey will have it again as they head back. Rodney Saunders over to Rebecca Durbin, the yellow helmeted Vermont project. And nice feed in to Rodney Saunders, just couldn't quite handle it. That was a nice pass through traffic and pushed away. Durbin behind. And the puck gets away and all the way down to the other end.
Danny Packard giving chase. A teammate of Danny Packard's gave him some of those pink gloves. Danny is a cancer survivor, one of the 3 original Dog players that came down with cancer, which began the Dog saga 11, 12 years ago.
I would say Neighborhood Dogs got more of the game in this period, spending more time in the offensive zone. The question is that going to be enough?
We'll see. We'll see. Going to have to sustain some pressure.
You obviously want to get the first, but what's the goal here? Get 2 in the period, at least 2 to try and climb back in. Of course, you can't give any more up.
No, we just need to break the momentum. Jan's right. Got to get the next goal. Just focus on the next one.
I also recognize that the defensemen are taking a little bit more risk in offensive blue line, which can cause them some breakaways.
They're pinching down a little bit.
Back down in survey zone for the faceoff, and it's won by the Dogs. And the Dogs have it. Dan Bakken had it for a moment, but he gives way behind the net to the survey's Sean Kenny.
But Cale McCarl makes that pinching look pretty easy.
And a little mini break here for survey, but they can't get it centered. Jeff Schmidt trying to work it. He gets in front, but he's taken off the puck. And we've got a whistle. Not sure what. I
think it was goalie interference.
I think we're going to take somebody off.
Probably not. Wasn't intentionally, but goalie was definitely not able to go back to the crease.
So no penalty. We just move it back out neutral zone. We'll have a face-off here as soon as we find a survey player willing to take it. Now we got someone who volunteered, and in it comes.
That's a nice breakout.
The Dogs trying to move in. Quick shot effort off balance. Sean Peckin. And the puck is sent down to the end and an icing.
Where that puck was looking for some chiclets on its way to the glass, wasn't it? Up high.
Under 4 minutes to go now, second period, quick moving second period. Survey up 5-0, as they would say in hockey, 5-0 here. And Dogs try and get something going. Number 13 not on our roster, unfortunately. Sets it up. And around the boards, cut off.
Is that Ted Atkinson? I think it is.
So 13 Atkinson. Here comes Survey. Centering effort just about successful there.
Nice little defensive gem there.
Anthony Dennison, number 68, sends it. Tossed aside. More time in the Survey zone, I'm sure, but now breakaway. Little mini breakaway from Survey. And denied.
Wow.
Paul Moreau thought that might have scooted through, but just picked it up. Maybe a little payback for that tough goal that was pushed in earlier.
It's a good move by Moreau, but a great save by Whalen.
Puck goes down the other end, and Survey will take advantage of the icing call as we get to 2:40 in the second period.
The tournament's busy raising money this weekend, Tom, for a lot of different reasons, a lot of different people. Cancer seems to be a prevailing theme, and we definitely want to reach out and give our thoughts and prayers to everybody out there who is battling, doing everything they can, all the people that are giving them care and love. We give them everybody all the support that we can. Dog Nation's here to help as much as we can for hockey players. And Paul Moreau, his dad is a colon cancer survivor. So, Mr. Moreau, God bless you.
Amen to that. And Dogs have it. And Koling trying to get something on the board before the period is over. Back out there, blue line. He winds up and fires one in. Pops off and taken now in behind the net. And LW Survey back on the charge here in the person of Keith Horseman. Horseman looking to try and center, does so. Will crash in at the goal mouth and a whistle.
Captain James Robinson on defense, forcing the offensive player around the right. Took him out of the paint, forced a pass, nobody. Good defense.
I have to say, Survey players are doing a great job to blocking the shots. You know, we didn't see too many shots from the blue line, but if we saw somewhere, some of those shots, they were blocked mostly from the defensemen or players, in front, even before those pucks made it all the way to the goalie. That's the way to play in a championship game, right?
No doubt. How to get there, how to take it home.
Under a minute to go now. Trying to get things centered.
That was a really nice save.
Jeff Schmidt with the shot, and he did make a fine save. Looking for the signal.
Jamison Wise on the good pass. Schmidt with an excellent shot. Whalen with the better save.
You know, I know there's 5 goals on the board. Whalen has not played poorly. I mean, he just has not had a lot of support. Most of the time, it's been in his end these first 2 periods as we come to the final 10 seconds now. Finally, a breakaway for the Dogs. Shot and a goal. That's Alex Wilkinson. He got the turnover and just busted down the left side. There's the buzzer, but next goal it is, and the Dogs finally break through 5-1 at the end of 2.
Nice crisp wrist shot by Wilkinson, Alex Wilkinson. So block shots, Yanni. Talk to us about block shots. What are you looking for? I mean, is that just being in the right place at the right time, or what's the skill set?
Yeah, right place in the right time, but obviously, you know, like the place is very important. You want to block the shot if you can, but if you are not in the right position, it's almost worse to just tip the puck and or screen a goalie. So once you decide to block a shot, you have to do it, and you have to be 100%, because now, you know, if goalie can see the puck, it's way harder for him to make a save.
You don't have a lot of time to think about it, you know, whether or not you can get it all or nothing, huh?
You have to be committed to that.
Just put it out there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, how much is hockey gear cost these days? It's pretty protective, and you know, pucks are not that if you can see the puck coming, there is more time than people think to step in front and block it with a pad or glove and shin pads. Well, 4 goals differential. I think the neighborhood Dogs got a little advantage of having more players on the bench. They might have more energy, but I don't know if they're gonna have enough time to score 4 goals in this period.
And with a 4-goal differential, does the clock run now?
Third period clock runs.
Yeah. So that's going to make it even more difficult. But we're underway, third period now. See if the Dogs can carry on with that momentum. They do win the faceoff and push it up into survey zone. Little scrum for the puck, still there, in behind the goal. Anthony Dennison has it for the Dogs. He sends it around, picked up by Dan Bakken. Bakken sends it out in front, and in front it is for Danny Packard, and he just misses.
On the backhand, just wide.
That could have been a quick goal, would have been important to get one in that first minute. That would have been important. Puck is blocked and goes way high. Goalie will snag it.
That looks like there was a direction from Neighborhood Dogs to score a quick Neighborhood Dogs coach that's to score a quick goal right in the beginning of the third period to stop that clock and have more time to score more.
Let's see if it pans out for him. Boy, one thing they could do with that deep bench over there in white is take some short shifts, keep them crisp.
So the puck remains in survey zone. The energy is certainly picked up from the Dogs.
Oh, that's some
Nate
rubbing.
Freeman comes in behind. We've got a whistle.
Trading paint behind the net there.
No penalty.
They play on.
So Dogs have it once again. Alex Wilkinson sent it, now goes back out to Koenig. Koenig has it again, but he gets away from him. Down in the Dog zone. Rebecca Durham sends it. Almost opportunity there for Survey. Now another one and a block. Nicely done there to keep this a 4-goal spread.
Becca Durbin with some excellent hockey IQ there. Broke down, made the pass in front. That play didn't make it in, but the next rebound did. Way to put it in the paint, make something happen.
It apparently did get in. I apologize. Looked like it was a block. Didn't see, of course, no red lamp. And occasionally the official will make the indication, but we're 6-1 now. And that could be very tough, although a shot right there at the corner by Carmine Itarola.
Good rip by Carmine, good player there.
So the whole gets to be at 5 goals again for the Dogs as they play on here third period. Trying to keep it there. Flips it back in. Keith Horseman takes it. And a turnover here. Opportunity.
Uh-oh.
Now a 2-on-1 the other way for Survey. 17 for Survey, lifts it just high.
Jamison Wise just up, just left of the cage.
Dogs defensemen are definitely pinching more and supporting a rush and trying to help forwards to score a goal. But like I said, this is going to cause them some breakaways. But in this situation, this time of the game, this is the only thing they can do. Take a bigger risk and try to do something with the game.
Forced to be creative, right?
Yeah.
The Dogs stretching just beyond the outstretched stick, unfortunately, for them. And Ty Harvey kicks it back over to teammate Paul Moreau across the center line, now taken by Bernie LaFleur up the left side. Then to Charlie Riley. Look inside, looking for a shot. Puck is still loose in front.
A lot of bodies down
center.
there.
Boy.
A lot of bodies down low.
Shot attempt, Ty Harvey again. Now Brian Moore.
Danny Packard with a good block shot.
So the Dogs will have another opportunity here. Sean Peckin gets things underway. Throws it over to Dan Bakken. Bakken then off the puck and taken away by Paul Moreau. And unfortunately he couldn't hold. And another goal. That was just a tough turnover. And the goal from Paul Moreau, pretty much all alone there once they turned the puck over.
I think we also had a tough substitution there. One of the defensemen had to hop over the boards to get replaced. Tough time for that to happen.
So 7-1 now, as the Dogs just trying to get anything going at this point in the last 6.5 minutes or so. Copper B Division Championship.
Well, I'm going to keep my eye on Danny Packard. Danny Packard's going to start forcing the issue. We saw him on the defense earlier, but Danny's a pure forward. He's going to start skating the puck a lot more.
Rebecca Durbin now. She has a nice pass over to Saunders. Right in front, and the Dogs clear it. But Keith Horseman in the way, and he'll send it over to Brian Moore. Moore to Rebecca Durbin. Durbin over right side to Wise. Wise skates in, and another goal. Nice assist from Durbin. She put it right on the stick, and Wise had no trouble coming in from the right side and burying it.
Jamison Wise looking every bit the native of London, Ontario. Tough to be a Leafs fan these days, but he does call the Leafs his team. Heck of a shot up high. We're going to have to talk to him about that Leafs thing now. Something wrong with that. Oh, tough play
Another
there.
tough turnover, but a save. Good save, Chris Whalen there.
Chris Whalen starting to look like he's playing behind the plate.
Handling a lot of pitches. So back to the face-off, Dog zone.
Doing everything he can back there, though.
Dogs clear it out. Called off the icing. Keith Horseman will get things organized for LW Survey. It's a head back down the other way. Shoots it up to Schmidt and goes in deep.
You know, it's a little known fact that Keith Horseman broke all the windows on the family garage at least a minimum of 5 times.
He seems proud of that growing up.
You know, my dad maybe put boards over the glass. Plywood. I think that was the 4th or 5th time that happened. I wonder if Mr. Horseman did that to Keith.
Let's put baseballs through our garage door. And LW Survey coming back the other way. Lead pass up. Puck is loose, trying to get it out. They do so, but Keith Horseman's, he sends it back in, and they'll start again. Centering pass to LaFleur. They send it down behind the Dog goal. Coming up on the final 3 minutes of the period. Survey kind of playing a little bit of keep away. Little pitch and catch. Dogs are trying to get anything going just to get something underway.
Ooh, strong shot by Logan Martinson.
Logan Martinson, number 4.
Showing some legs, showing some energy here. Let's see if something can come of it. We need him to triple shift, maybe.
So Sean Peckham over to Bakken. Bakken, a shot, still has an opportunity. Bakken has it, trying to send it around. A lot of dogs in the area. Peckham now, he sends it around behind. And Survey now sending it out. A soft little breakaway. In fact, he just sends it in. And they'll have a line change. 2 minutes to go now in period 3.
Ted Atkins on the breakout pass. Dogs in the zone.
Bakken has it, trying to get it to Freeman. Freeman scuffling for it, couldn't get a stick on the puck. And now Rebecca Durbin comes down. The green tape on the stick, the yellow helmet, comes up the right side. Good speed, dumps it in, chases it down, and gives way, leaves it off for Bakken. But then it's taken right back away again.
Rebecca is everywhere. Is it because she's really skating and just being in the right place, or is it because she's got a yellow helmet so she's more recognizable?
Becca's a dynamo, an amazing skater. She knows all these players. She's been playing with all these guys for years.
Under a minute now.
Every time puck move, she is there.
Solid. She stayed in Vermont a little bit longer than Patrick Sharp did, though, which is good.
Rare face-off in Survey's zone. They'll take it behind and make one more trip up the ice at a rather casual pace. And dump it in.
Survey looks like they've taken the foot off the gas a bit, huh?
They certainly have.
I think they're playing smart now. They're just keeping a puck away from their zone, helping the goalie to not get another puck in the net, and I think the game is over now.
Survey struck quickly and just never took their foot off that pedal as we come to the final 3. And our final in this Copper B Division Championship goes to LW Survey, 8-1.
Congratulations to LW Survey.
That was a tough start for a neighborhood dogs team. I think, I don't know, what was it? Maybe warm-up wasn't ideal, or maybe a late night sleep.
I think the boys might be tired. That's more likely answer. It's been a long weekend for everybody.
If you think about, second period was pretty. Was it 1-1? Was really even, and then obviously
that second period was problematic.
Yeah, the first period, I think that's what they get them, and third period, with the more risk, Survey score another 3-4 goals, so we cannot really make decisions on that. But I think the first period was the game changer.
Mm-hmm.
And you like to see this. I mean, the teams obviously know each other well. Not only handshakes, but a lot of hugs all the way around as we come to the trophy presentation.
Picture time. And congratulations to LW Survey on their championship. They're a global leader in the survey industry, providing premier professional land survey, geomatic mapping, and data services across both North America and internationally. Also, one of the largest minority business enterprises in the United States. Congratulations, LW Survey. And Captain Steve Kerr, good man. Appreciate his hard work as the captain. Very difficult herding all these cats.
I would imagine. I used to call that a Kodak moment, and then people started looking at me sideways saying, what is Kodak?
Yeah.
I don't understand what you mean. So. And a nice applause from Survey, acknowledging the dogs. Nice gesture. And now LW Survey will get in position.
Oh, it's hardware time.
It is indeed, and there it is. the Dog Bowl, and it is a Dog Bowl. Firmly on top. Look at that, Dog Nation. The Dogs are giving them the kudos. Nice sportsmanship. That's what a charity tournament's all about.
Danny Packard fabricated that tournament trophy by hand, actually. Lots of metal, and at the very top is a dog bowl. Not sterling silver, simply aluminum, held on by Velcro. The winning team gets to keep the dog bowl, take it home with them. The base we can continue to use for each championship game. Danny'd be making those things all day, every day if we gave them all away.
We got Martin Richardson on the ice on his skates.
Cappy's got a championship game himself coming up. 250. They must be a couple minutes behind on the other sheet. Chatting with Captain Mike Freeman of the Neighborhood Dogs.
Or he's just simply missing a start of the game like he did last year a couple times.
He's prone to that.
So the final score, 8-1, and we'll be back with our next game in about 15 minutes.
Thank you for watching. I'm Todd Gerke, the official mortgage company sponsor of Dog Nation in partnership with Shaw Hockey Productions. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We'll see you at the next face-off. Hi, my name is Todd Gerke. You've probably seen me around the rink, and if you've participated in Dog Nation events, probably have one of my Lone Rangers koozies in either your golf or hockey bag. I'm a board member with Dog Nation and have been part of the organization for several years. I also have a successful mortgage company, and I'm proud to be the streaming sponsor for this year's Dog Bowl. We help people gain complete control of their lives and become financially free by showing them ways their money can work for them so they can stop working so hard for their money. Our mortgage business is for people that understand that how you structure a mortgage has a significant impact on wealth accumulation. We focus on people who want to understand their options and make educated decisions. And our promise is that by engaging with us, you will gain a lifelong resource to help you accumulate wealth. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you click subscribe below and enjoy the game.
Welcome back, Dog Bowl 11, second championship game featuring the Dogs and the Ice Dogs. The Dogs in the red sweaters, black pants, the Ice Dogs, the white sweaters, and the black pants. Tom Weston, Greg Kleinert with you once again. Our second championship.
Good old-fashioned dogfight here. Bragging rights till the next Dog Bowl.
Losers buy beverages tonight. Is that how it works?
Probably not on school night, but bragging rights, those are hard to come by,
yeah.
Especially when dogs are in the championship like this. It's kind of fun. Keep it in the family. Nobody loses, right?
Brandon Mestis will be in goal for the Ice Dogs and Tony Koza for the Dogs. Well, we'll hope this one's a bit closer than our first championship. Finished 8-1. Dog versus dog, I would imagine it could be.
There's a nice little tribute out there on the away team there in white. See a couple skaters wearing white sock, green sock. Chances are they didn't lose them at home. They probably traded them in the locker room. Those green socks, not dog colors there. Those are University of North Dakota colors. The dogs and skating, the Ice Dogs, I should say, are skating in memory of former friend and teammate Kim McLeod. A long time ago, Kim was a Dog Nation recipient who lost his battle, unfortunately, to cancer. The Ice Dogs have played every year except for the first year, and the last year they actually won the Bronze B division. Every year they have a team playing through the year at the Promenade up north, and look forward to the Dog Bowl, pond hockey, and helping Dog Nation out every chance they can. Kim was a huge University of North Dakota fan who oddly dyed everybody's beer green when he was at DU-UND games, which led to the nickname Green Beer Guy, and it actually sparked the team name for quite a while.
So the Dogs control the opening face-off here in this championship effort. And still in the Ice Dog zone. Sean Hollis controlling the action right now. Now they give it up, and here come the Ice Dogs down the way, but that's taken off Josh Adams. Adams intercepts, and he comes in with a shot. It goes high and wide, and somebody took a puck.
I think he got
right off the hip, it looks like maybe.
I think Josh got something in there where there's no padding.
Josh Adams there down for just a moment.
Josh Adams, tough son of a gun.
That does sting.
Had a scholarship, football scholarship from Colorado School of Mines before he went on to greater fame at Fort Lewis College in Durango, where he still lives with his wife. Tough kid, he'll be back.
That'll leave a mark. And the Ice Dogs now send it up over the center ice. In on the right side, Amanda Vandenberg. She tries to center it over. The Dogs take it back, slips through and down all the way to the end, the Ice Dog zone. Wayne Vandenberg, number 6 there, but a turnover here. And couldn't keep it on the stick, and oh my, that's
Still in the paint.
Set, and it's still there. Now it's in.
Buried.
They got away with 1. They weren't going to get away with 2 turnovers there, and that was thrown in. Number 28, Greg Hunter, and he gets the Dogs on the board. Turnover, just couldn't get it back out. Trying to handle it was Brian Johnson. And he got the puck behind the goalie but couldn't send it out. So back underway as the Ice Dogs try and make up for that turnover. Very costly one, cost them a goal. But the Dogs now coming in, and they've got a one-on-one. Nice poke check there for Casey Jones. Caleb Doughton trying to get things going for the Dogs. Shot from the side, it's blocked, and here come the Ice Dogs. No numbers really.
Little neutral zone play.
Mike Davenroy sent it back in, back from the side. Now an opportunity.
Line pass.
Alec Duncan had an opportunity. Another shot from Eric Messerly just inside the blue line, didn't go, and a whistle.
Can of corn for young Tony Koza. Saw it coming a mile away.
Still have a face-off in the Dog zone. And getting to it are the Dogs. They come up the right side. Number 31, didn't have him on my roster there, maybe Megan or Mickle possibly. Puck is up, drops back down. And sent down the other way.
Steve Larson on the wing defending for the Ice Dogs. Puts it in front. Got a chance there. Good play by Steve Larson. Shot from the point. Goal!
That goes in.
That all started with Steve Larson, number 9 for the Ice Dogs. Excellent, excellent push. Kept it in along the dashers, made it happen from there.
Tucker Johnson with the goal. And we are even at 1. Just 3 minutes in. Ice Dogs win the faceoff and head back down again. Broken up by Josh Adams. And now Anthony Dennison at the point. He takes it. Puck goes up into the netting. Out of play and a whistle.
Yeah, Josh didn't miss a shift. Right back out there. Looks like nothing's wrong. Thank gosh.
I took one of those to the Air Force Academy once in the announcer's booth, not knowing it was coming. I was looking right, and the puck came left, right in the kidney. It does sting a bit.
Yeah.
I kept that puck.
You earned it.
Yes, so here come the Ice Dogs up the left side. The Ice Dogs in the person, number 37, don't have him on the list.
Brian Johnson.
Thank you. Yep, Brian Johnson indeed. Dogs trying to get things organized, just don't have the numbers. Oh, and now a turnover.
Tough turnover
in their own zone.
Right in the slot. Good defensive play by his partner. Oh.
A little sloppy in the zone here.
Oh boy, Ice Dogs making it tough on their goalie.
Fellas, give me some help here.
Josh wants a chance.
Probably saying, oh, and there it goes through, and that'll give the Ice Dogs a minute to reorganize a bit. That was a tough series fortunate to come out with no goals, couple of shots. Sean Hollis started down. That's taken off the puck. Alec Duncan. And he's taken down. And the Dogs come in. That's Spencer Terschel. He gives way.
Oh,
Greg
good.
Hunter.
Dispossessed.
Alec Duncan, a nice play. He comes back right side.
Oh, and
Greg Hunter
dispossessed himself by the guy he took the puck from.
turnabout's fair play. Hunter taking it.
Oh, tough play for Hunter.
Just offside.
Boy, Greg Hunter had a couple nice goals in the semifinals a couple hours ago to get the Dogs into this championship. Good offensive player there.
It's a lot of work for these guys. Two games in a matter of a couple of hours. They're not 19 years old. I mean, it's impressive.
No, you know what they say, all play is no work. Tomorrow's work.
That's how my partner Greg Kleinert has maintained his boyish figure. Hockey. All right, up they go, off the right side.
Ooh. Tony Koza, right in the breadbasket. Nice save.
David Estes had it for a moment for the Ice Dogs. Couldn't make it happen, so a face-off in the Dog zone.
And Steve Larson on the left wing there. Made a heck of a play a couple shifts ago. Let's see what he's got here.
Casey Jones has it. Retreats to center ice. Gives way. David Estes. And he sends it in.
It's a relative of Coach Randy Estes, I believe. Another takeaway.
So the Dogs will send it back and they'll try and get reorganized and make another charge down the ice. And losing the puck, Ice Dogs slip it away, but the Dogs get it right back again. Nice check away, Sean Hollis. But then taken right back by the Ice Dogs, Casey Jones. And a save.
We're hearing that name quite a bit so far in the first period here, Tom. Casey Jones. Good pressure.
So the face-off we go. It is 2-1 Ice Dogs.
Oh, Tony Koza with the waffle save. Beauty. Right back in front.
Tried to flip one in there. Amanda Vandenberg almost had a goal. Now a bit of a break as Danny Packard comes up ice. He tries to center it to Caleb Doughton. No luck there as the Ice Dogs come back now.
Yep.
But they'll regroup.
Icing's waved off there.
Mitch Seabrook regrouped and takes it back.
Oh,
collision there.
We got a yard sale in middle ice.
Caleb Doughton now over the center ice line up the left side. And he gets tripped. That'll be a penalty.
Tony Koza hustling to the bench. Tony Koza hustling back to the net.
Brad Stabio will get that penalty. He'll have a 2-minute tripping call.
I'd like to say he's going to go think about it for a couple of minutes, but he's more than likely going to rehydrate and get some oxygen back in those legs.
And probably saved a goal, or a chance for a goal, certainly at least. So a power play now for the Dogs. That couldn't come at a better time as they're trying to get to an even 2-2 here. So the Dogs set it up, but now almost taken away. Dogs have it. Handling things right now, Josh Adams. He sends one up behind the boards. Back in now, Anthony Dennison.
Oh.
Dennison fires one, and that one goes. So they get the job done.
Nice. Matt McGarvey put that home, I believe.
Tying this thing at 2.
Matt McGarvey. Prior to the U.S. UPS there. Nice job, Matty. Burying the garbage there in the paint.
Almost had another guest analyst, Peter McNabb, just walked by. Thought we'd throw a microphone at him, but he's back out on the other sheet watching.
I don't know why. It's like there must be a couple NHL guys playing on that other sheet.
Yes.
Which there is.
All right, back the other way, and Dogs are now re-energized a little bit.
Oh, takeaway.
Taking off the puck there, but right back to Brian Johnson.
Johnson, good breakout.
He sends it up, and it's a race to get it, and it's won by David Esses. Right out in front. Steve Larson had it, but now the Dogs come back the other way. Kyle Dimmitt went over to Jerns Burzin, who threw it just a little bit wide. Ice Dogs come back. Larson didn't see it, and that gives the Dogs an opportunity to head back up ice. Alec Duncan try to make their way over to Randy Estes. Couldn't connect there. 3 minutes to go now, second period. A 2-2 championship. Game of momentum early on the Ice Dogs, and the Dogs came back, scored it at 2 as we are rolling to the final couple of minutes of period 2. And Casey Jones sends it up for Amanda Vandenberg. Amanda Vandenberg still has it in the corner. She's battling. Dogs take her off the puck.
Nice
Danny
centering
Browning.
pass. Nice centering pass. Oh, here it goes.
Now we got a 1-on-2 developing. The Dogs over the blue line.
Greg Hunter again.
Hunter comes in behind the goal, tries to center it out, just misses his teammate.
His legs just don't stop.
And another try now.
Sean Hollis deking his way through this neutral zone.
Estes doesn't have the numbers, but Hollis rather didn't have the numbers, threw it in and stopped side of the goal. Coming up on 1:30 to go.
Sean Hollis is a strong, strong skater. A lot of goals under his belt. Tough to play against as a defenseman. Big supporter of dog hockey, though.
And we got a broken stick. Took a big shot to Danny Packard and shattered his stick, so he goes and grabs another one. Meanwhile, the puck up and out of play.
That's a timely puck out of bounds there for young Mr. Packard. Time to get another piece of lumber. Graphite, whatever they make it out of these days. Still have about 15 wood sticks up in the garage. I'm going to save them.
Is that right?
Put them on eBay in about 15, 20
That's right.
years when they're worth some real money.
All right, final minute and 15 now. Brian Johnson trying to start things and gives way over to Mike Davenroy. Davenroy over to the right side of Brian Johnson. But the Dogs get it away. Nice pass up ice. Inside the blue and a shot, but it goes wide. Effort there
Got
from
a
Matt McGarvey.
favorable call there on the blue line. It was almost offsides.
Ice Dogs come firing back.
Oh!
And a goal. It looked like it was high, but it snuck right in over the right shoulder And the Ice Dogs, with just 37 seconds remaining, they pull ahead 3-2.
Tony Koza fighting through a screen there. Tough luck for him. Good press, though. Boy, coach hates those goals in the last seconds of a period. Used to skate hard after that in practice.
So the final 30 seconds now. Dogs will see if they can even it up in the final 30. The puck goes out of play, but the clock will run, and that might just about do it for the period. But a good one at 3-2 here. First period.
Pretty evenly matched, huh, Tom, so far?
Well played. Well played. Look out, little breakaway here. Tucker Johnson. And that will do it after one. A 3-2 affair. Dogs over the Ice Dogs.
I'd like to take a minute while we have a minute, talk a little bit about Steve Larson. Steve Larson owns C&D Printing, the official printer of Dog Nation, and we're grateful for their donation of the programs for this year's Dog Bowl. No small feat, no small price tag on that. I can't remember how many they printed, probably a couple thousand. We've given literally every single one of them away. Lots of bios, lots of good stories. Chock full of great information. I keep one after every Dog Bowl.
They're really well done. Nice, slick, multicolor. As you said, a lot of information, a lot of history. Do appreciate it. That's a great donation. So many great sponsors.
Couldn't do it without them. Grateful, very grateful. Thank you.
Silent auction ended, I think, about 6, 7 o'clock last night. Another opportunity for raise some funds. Had some great things in that silent auction. Great paraphernalia, memorabilia.
A lot of autographed game-worn sweaters. A lot of services, a lot of restaurants, a lot of different things that were auctioned off last night. All going to Dog Nation so we can provide support, financial and otherwise, to hockey players and their families in need. Over 11 years as Dog Nation, putting on the Dog Bowl, pond hockey tournaments, golf tournaments, and comedy night events. We've been able to raise over $2.5 million and pass that out to over 230 different families. We're so grateful for the opportunity to do that. We could not do it without our friends in Dog Nation and our sponsors and our players and our referees, all of which support Dog Nation.
Dogs break off, and it looks like a tripping call coming up. Very unintentional. Just fell down and just got caught in the skates there, and he's trying to explain that. But nevertheless, Tucker Johnson is going to go to the box for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, Tucker had the hands out and everything.
Yes, I didn't mean it. No intent.
He was working the body language.
No intent, Judge.
No avail. 2 minutes for you.
So the Dogs have a chance to even this up on a power play as they get things rolling. But right away they give up the puck, but then they give it right back again. As Alec Duncan sends it all the way down. So the Dogs have another opportunity to see if they can get this squared at 3. Cross ice didn't make it, went behind, but they maintain possession until.
But the Dogs are a man up, but they're not looking like it right now.
Brian Johnson intercepted there, and he takes it down. He's killing some time. He sends it. He's just kind of dancing around his own end. Sends it over to the sideboards. Just let that clock run, make the Dogs chase it. And they send it all the way down. So almost a minute into this power play, and the Dogs really have done nothing with it. And it's a great opportunity to make up time. Now finally they have a chance and just couldn't get out on the puck.
Oh, that puck came right across the paint. waiting.
So here come the Ice Dogs taking advantage of that. David Estes.
Ooh, nice save, Tony Koza.
Eric Messerly on the shot. And we play on, 30 seconds to go in the penalty. I don't believe the Dogs, maybe one shot on goal. I guess they did on that last quick shift, but not a lot of production. But 20 seconds to go, maybe one more rush opportunity for them. See if they can get things set up a little bit. Well, they're not going to wait to set up at all as Jonathan Colin.
Yeah, the Ice Dogs not even bothering to set up a box there with one man down.
Another turnover. Back to full strength now.
Oh.
And the puck goes out of play.
That's why we wear cages. A lot of my buddies missing chiclets. There's Greg Hunter on the left wing. We've seen some good pressure from him. Wow.
Another physical face-off there.
Wow. A little wrestling match there.
Yeah,
on the
a little
face-off.
all-star wrestling broke out
Sean
there.
Hollis got the best of that one, but it's coming. Oh, it's going to come back and haunt him, I think. Let him go, Sean O.
So the Dogs, your best chance of the night right now. A couple of shots, no avail right now as they send it around, and we've got to stop.
Cage came off its moorings there. Championship game. We need more hockey. A little less of the trade and paint there.
So a face-off again in the Ice Dog zone.
Nice.
Won by the Dogs.
Nice win, Sean Hollis.
Seabrook initially. Now a shot from Danny Packard. Dogs a little more life now.
That got through the 5-hole, but it didn't go in. I'm not sure how that happened.
And Packard tried to put another one on.
Oh, Danny, another strong play at the point.
Dogs' best opportunity of the night by far. They are all over the puck. Packard has it again. He gets turned around, sends it out to Greg Hunter. Hunter now at the point. He gives it away to Mike Johnson, but the Dogs get it right back again. Greg Hunter left side, sends it toward, that's blocked.
Packard on the keep at the blue line, job.
Packard is there and a shot. Good effort there. Another one goes in behind the boards. Packard has it again. Sends it over to Sean Hollis.
Oh, Danny, nice play again, Danny.
Packard again. He is all over the puck. Best effort of the night, but they give up a 2-on-1 as the Ice Dogs come in. And a goal.
Tough break.
Tucker Johnson from Brian Johnson. Tough turnover after a really nice series from the Dogs. They turn the puck over and just that fast. It goes 4-2.
The intensity seems to be picking up here in the last few minutes, huh, Tom?
Certainly has for the
getting a little more
for the
physical.
Dogs.
Faceoff goes back to the Dogs.
So we're 4-2, and Dogs win the faceoff, head down. Nice set, nice shot, didn't go. Juris Berzins had the opportunity. Berzins has it in along the side boards and working it in. Shot coming here, doesn't go. Caleb Doughton had the opportunity. He's got it again.
Strong on
They
the
have
puck.
really worked hard. Looking for a little reward after really two good shifts in there. So Doughton, he just can't find anybody. Just too much time on his stick, I think. So now it goes down the other way. And goalie does a Patrick Waugh and comes way out to handle things. So whistle, stop and play. A couple of changes on both sides as they go to a neutral zone face-off here.
Matt McGarvey on the face-off there.
Dogs win it again. Spencer Scherkel. And Scherkel up to Adams. Adams with a shot, and it is blocked.
Very nice shot. I like traffic in front of the net. Dogs players are not afraid to go in front of the goalie.
We've seen a lot more block shots this game than last game, Jan.
Again, championship game.
Dogs have got things, they've refound themselves a little bit. Here's Berzin's there. And saving it is Josh Adams. Adams gets them back organized. Almost turnover, but kept in by Caleb Doughton. Doughton goes down the left side, in behind the goal. Tried to flick one off, right off the post.
I think he was aiming for the goalie's back on that one.
Quick shot. Looked like he was going to take it in, but flicked it up and just about squeezed one in.
Possible angle.
Doughton again. Sends it back, gets it back, and now here come the Ice Dogs. Alec Duncan over to Amanda Vandenberg, and she stays in the mix, and the Dogs send it down.
Been lucky enough to play against Amanda a number of times. She's an incredibly strong skater. Very, very good hockey player. Super smart hockey IQ.
So face off in the Dog zone now. And the Ice Dogs win it, and a shot. It's blocked. Casey Jones with the shot. Ice Dogs again.
Oh.
Shot from the side, Mike Davenroy.
Tony's good with that glove, getting some work today.
He's making look those shots easy to save, but they are not.
No.
Nice block.
Eric Messerly had his shot blocked on said. They hustle back down and get it sent up the other way. Casey Jones gives way a little mini break to David Estes.
David with some fiddling and diddling in there. Nice stick work.
Now in this championship, they are stopping the clock after every play, and the other ones they weren't. Guess as long as it's consistent for a game, it doesn't matter. So the Dogs try and send it out, and the Ice Dogs will retreat, but they are dogged by Anthony Dennison.
Anthony's a little Tasmanian devil out there. He is all over the place. Dogs moving it up through the neutral zone. Martin Richardson, the Dog father. Shot on goal,
Shot
save.
and a rebound. Oh, and just whiffing on it. Brad Stabio had a chance right in front, but couldn't get a stick on it. Now Brian Johnson brings it across center ice, and he gives it away.
Cappy.
And now we got a breakaway for the Dogs. Anthony Dennison, and a stop made.
That was a pretty decent line for the Dogs. Good pressure. Again, unable to sustain it, though.
And as the Dogs, we talked about last game, they just want next goal. Just get this thing to 1 and then see what happens. But meanwhile, the Ice Dogs have won that, and off they come now. Steve Larson sends it down. Waved off the icing.
Danny Packard to Sean Hollis. Sean Hollis back to Danny Packard.
They have done that quite a bit this afternoon. And they toss it down the ice, gets through the legs. So the Ice Dogs have it as we hit 3:40 to go in period 2.
Those two hook up, and good things usually happen. A lot of offensive points with those two.
Andy Browning now facing two guys. Gets in behind the net and gives it up to Seabrook. And chasing it down with a breakaway. Just about done. Eric Messerly.
Greg Hunter.
I'm sorry, Greg Hunter. Thank you, Greg. Greg Hunter with it. He got the turnover. Was one-on-one, and the Dogs get one back to make it 4-3.
You know, I said it earlier, the Dogs had a big battle in the semifinals just to make it to this game, and Greg Hunter put up some points that got him here. He continues to play strong offense and defense, back checking.
He's used to speed as a drag racer. He's, I don't know if you know, but he's racing, he's driving those alcohol cars.
No kidding.
Wow.
I did not know that.
I was watching him about a week ago. He was racing in Denver.
That sounds inherently dangerous, but fun. You know, something we don't see in a lot of the rec league tournaments, Jan, is back checking. As a blue liner yourself, I'm sure you can appreciate.
Oh, teammates just smashing into each other. We got a couple three Ice Dogs down. Two of them just ran right into each other, unfortunately. Looks like they're okay.
It's rest time. They're all just taking a rest.
Checking to make sure you are on my team. Why are you hitting me?
But back checking, Jan, the value of back checking. These guys don't do a lot of it.
It's always important, but you know, it's Sunday, long weekend. Some of the players are probably not physically fit that good to keep up for this is their fifth game.
Sure.
Also very tough afternoons in this arena.
This is true. This is also true. Nonetheless, all you youngsters out there, listen to Coach. Back check.
We have to remember this is a beer league.
Not in the championship. They're fighting for hardware.
So we got a 2-minute penalty on the Dogs. Didn't catch what it was for, so Ice Dogs now on the power play as they start in. Ice Dogs have set it up in the whites.
Good play on the blue line by the Ice Dogs to keep it in. See, this is the sustainable pressure that they need.
Now Dogs take it the other
Oh,
way. And a little
nice.
breakaway here for Matt McGarvey.
Matt McGarvey.
And he slips and falls.
Still shot on the net.
Got it right back to Doughton, but couldn't put it into the goal as we go to 2 minutes now, period 2.
Ooh, almost a turnover there. Matt McGarvey's pressing.
David Estes now has it. Left side, shoots it high.
Young Mr. Estes working hard today.
So the Dogs win most recent faceoff and they send it down. 1 minute to go in the penalty. Ice Dogs now coming back up across the blue line. Danny Browning. Browning has it again. Looking to try and center, instead he sends it right to the net and a stop made.
Ice Dogs are not afraid to shoot from everywhere, from bad angles, and I bet one of those shots are gonna find a way to the net.
They have been active, and it's worked 4 times. They've got a 4-3 lead. And we come up on a minute to go, 22 seconds left in the penalty. And the Ice Dogs head down once again. 13 seconds left on this power play. They're looking to make this a 2-goal lead once again. Another shot.
One more pass might have been the right play there.
Andy Browning sends it in. Penalty is over. We're even
Oh,
strength.
hey, we got
And
a
look out.
shift change and a one-on-one.
Right out of the box. And coulda, shoulda, woulda, didn't. And the Ice Dogs have it back.
Tucker Johnson with strong defense there.
Final 30 seconds of the period.
Dogs are going to want to get that out of the zone.
We got one
Down
more
to
chance
15.
to score.
3-on-2. And a shot.
Is blocked. Attempt made there at number 23. Stop is made, 8.2 to go.
All right, 8.2 seconds. See if the Dogs can win this face-off. Get it back to the point. Not to happen.
Still 2 and 1. And that's the end of the second. A 4-2 lead for the Dogs. For the Ice Dogs.
I'll tell you, Tom and Yanni. 4-3 game, one more period. 15 minutes between them and Hardware. It's going to be a slugfest.
Yeah.
These guys love each other, but they are competitors in the end. They're going to be fighting hard.
Clock stops third period, although these guys have stopped it all game long, which is fine. So it's been a little bit longer game, but
bonus hockey.
It's same for both sides, so why not in a championship game? Maybe it should be that way. It's just trying to get through 58 games, right, in 5 days. You got to have a little schedule. After this one more championship on this particular sheet. Bring it to you just after 5 o'clock.
Yeah, tournament play. Every team is guaranteed 3 games. This is the 5th for either of these teams.
Got to be a little tired.
Lactic acid building up. But I think we're going to see some passion here in the final period, though.
And we are just about underway, and here we go. They drop the puck. It's a 1-goal affair, and we are off into the third period now as the puck slides over to the boards. Ice Dogs take it. Now here come the Dogs on a little turnover. Right up on goal. Anthony Dennison made an attempt, couldn't get it. Puck goes out.
Good
They
defense
chase
with the Ice
down.
Dogs.
David Estes at control. Sent it in behind. Dennison gets it back for the Dogs. And now Jonathan Kolink has it. And he tries to set something up. Dogs come back the other way, but overreach. Tucker Johnson takes it, and then David Estes gets a hold of it. Puck was out of play. And we'll have a stop.
Tony Koza just pulling that puck out of the air.
So another face-off in the Dog zone.
Well, the Ice Dogs came out hard, but let's see what the Dogs have to answer with.
Puck is up and around. A couple people go down now, and except for a hold of the stick. And no harm, no foul.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
So here they come back the other way.
Nice pass.
Alec Duncan sends it over to Mike Davenroy.
Another block
His
shot.
shoot goes wide. And the Dogs come back up the near boards and send it over to Anthony Dennison. Dennison looking to see if he can center it. He's got it in the corner. He's drawn the attention of a couple Ice Dogs. Finally gets it out to number 23 for the Dogs. And now back in front of the net and a shot.
Oh!
And no goal.
Oh,
no
waved
goal.
off. Waved off.
Almost. Anthony Dennison just about had it. In fact, he thought he did. Referee waved it off immediately. We'll look at the replay here.
I thought I saw that just inside the red pipe on the right side.
Puck is there. The shot just
Good call.
ran the line.
Good
wow.
call by the referees. We had to go back to Toronto for that one.
I mean, that was like a magnet right along the line.
Apologies
Wow.
to the referees. Second guessed him and was wrong.
Almost right to the post and straight down the goal line.
But I think that's going to light the fire of the Dogs.
Ducks are not happy with the call, but on the replay we saw the puck never crossed the goal line.
So face-off. Dogs have it. Shot blocked. Yep, we're getting a little more action here. We got a whistle. Of a face-off in the neutral zone.
Danny Packard on defense, Sean Hollis at center. You're going to look to pair up. I know him.
Hollis wins that. Here come the Dogs.
Hunter. Good try. Rebound.
Puck is loose. Net's off.
Hollis crashing the goal. Takes the goalie down. Ends up in the netting. No call.
They've both teams picked up the energy here a little bit in the opening couple of minutes of the period. A lot more physical action. It is for the Dog Bowl after all. So two teams representing this great organization. There will be some bragging rights, no doubt about that. This means a lot.
Hard fought bragging rights.
So the Ice Dogs come back. Nice pass. Cross ice. Shot. No there. Randy Estes. And the Dogs come flying right back. They have a nice cross ice pass themselves. Greg Hunter. Hunter tried to make the connection. Couldn't quite make it. But they get it right back again.
Cleared
And
by
now they
Randy.
send it down.
Randy Estes on the clear. Just had to get that out of the zone. The pressure was pretty intense there.
Mitch Seabrook just about had the perfect pass for the equalizer and couldn't quite bring it home. So face off now in the Ice Dogs zone. Dogs win it. Light shot on goal, swept away. Goes back behind. Spencer Sherpel sends it behind the net.
Strong play by Spencer Sherpel.
And the puck heads back down into the Dog zone. Coming up on 9 minutes remaining. Period 3, a 1-goal affair. Ice Dogs 4-3 over the Dogs. Here at Dog Bowl 11, the Edge Ice Arena.
Excellent pass.
Two
Amanda
opportunities
Vandenberg.
there for Vandenberg. Amanda Vandenberg right there.
Amanda always putting herself in the right place at the right time.
Good hockey player. She's in the mix a lot. David Estes now trying to bring it down. He's ridden off the puck. Vandenberg once again gives it off.
Block shot. Danny Packard.
Browning with the shot, blocked.
So there is an update on other side in the middle of the game in the Platinum Division Championship game. The tag team is actually beating Denver Concrete 2-1. Denver Concrete won the last 3 years, and now they are losing. They have a lot of time left in the game, but
Well, that Denver Concrete team is tough.
Matt McGarvey now.
The
shoots
Henke
high.
brothers. Good crew. You need to pour concrete. It better be Denver concrete.
Puck gets sent down again into the Dog zone. And they'll regroup and head back down. Line change for the Ice Dogs.
Caleb Doughton picking it up in the neutral zone. Ridden off.
Messerly on him.
Good D by the Ice Dogs there.
They cleared a little bit, but Berzins is there.
Ooh.
Adams now slides in, shot goes high,
Blocked.
out of play.
I have to say this game is way more physical than the game we saw before.
Yeah. You know a lot of these guys too, Jan. If this weren't the championship, it would be the same in a 4-3 game in the third.
Dog versus Dog.
Competitive juices are flowing. Referees are keeping a good game nice and tight though, letting them play.
Here come the Ice Dogs. David Estes.
Good defense.
Shot, but save made by Koza.
Josh Adams cleaning out the kitchen there. I bet Tony Koza appreciates that.
And we have penalty call. I think it was elbowing call, but it was more.
So the Dogs take
body
it 2 minutes.
Juris Berzins, 2 minutes.
So the Ice Dogs have a chance to add to their lead now. They're up 4-3. They would love to get a two-goal cushion if they could. And right away the shot comes from Alec Duncan.
That's not going to help them being a goal down.
So what is the rule on this?
So Amanda
in this
Vandenberg.
division? Is that body checking not allowed, but body contact is?
Incidental body contact to a degree, you know.
Amanda Vandenberg.
No checking, but I can tell you this, there's a whole lot of contact.
Amanda Vandenberg all over the ice. She is not afraid to stick her nose into the action. She has been all over it. There's a shot, just goes wide. Puck gets free now, and a breakaway for Caleb Doughton of sorts. But ridden him off is Casey Jones. He kept up, knocked him off the puck. And now a little scrum as it goes around, and the Ice Dogs have it back again. Casey Jones will bring it up. Send it over to the right side. That's Amanda Vandenberg. Had a quick shot. Dogs try and cycle it out. 48 seconds left in the penalty as the Ice Dogs make a change.
Tucker Johnson, nice play through the neutral zone.
Back through. Danny Browning along the left side, taken away. And the Dogs come back up. But the Ice Dogs take it right back. They've got 27 seconds to make something happen. Pass just a little bit long, but backing it up, Randy Estes. One final opportunity before the penalty runs out for the Ice Dogs. They send it in, goes behind the goal. The Dogs cover it. They send it up. But getting it back.
Ooh.
Tucker Johnson.
Tony, nice save.
Just as the penalty expires, we go back to full strength. So face-off in the Dog zone here with 4:46 remaining, period 3, a 4-3 advantage to the Ice Dogs right now. But you get the feeling this is far from over as these two teams are battling it out.
Nice play.
Find the puck. Here come the Dogs. Kyle Dimmitt. Ice Dogs take it back.
Ice Dogs flushing the zone, just trying to get that puck out. Don't give the Dogs a chance.
Tucker Johnson to Amanda, and almost.
And Vandenberg with a strong wrist shot.
And now a break for the Dogs. As Greg Hunter had an opportunity.
Tried to drag the goalie across the goal line, sneak it in behind, and wasn't happening.
Just under 4 minutes to go now as Johnson comes back down the left side, looking to take it.
Nice play by Danny Packard on the E.
Looking to get a change here. Got some tired Ice Dogs heading to the bench. Got a fresh group coming in. The Dogs now take it.
Anthony Dennison
Anthony
on the
Dennison.
rush.
Dennison along the left side. Tries to center it back. Nobody home. Picked up by Danny Packard. Sends it back into the Dog zone. Ice Dogs send it back. They'll try and regroup a bit. Casey Jones. They send it down behind the Dogs and a whistle.
Yeah, we have blue line icing here at Dog Bowl. Not red line icing, blue line icing.
So the puck will return to the neutral zone area.
That was,
on the Ice
that was a
Dog
different
side.
call. What was that call?
Well, now they're going to move it. Now they are going to move it down. So they'll move it down to the Dog zone.
There was a little disconnection between the referees. One waved it off, the other one blew the whistle.
I thought I saw those two referees in the bar last night.
And the puck is down. 3 minutes to go. Should be a fun final 3 minutes, if it is the final 3 minutes. If we go to a tie, we do have shootouts. Greg can explain that if and when that happens. Sean Hollis. Hollis tries to reach over to Hunter. Just off his stick, couldn't make it happen. Hunter still has it. He wheels around, tries to get it.
There
He
it
does it.
is.
Sends it to Sean Hollis. Hollis was waiting, and Hollis knocked it in.
Hunter to Hollis. Just like they drew it on the whiteboard.
And Mestis is just flat on his stomach. Just can't believe it. Beautiful play.
That was a very nice play. Very nice hockey play. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
That is how you draw it up.
I think we're seeing the lines being mixed up a little bit, which is good. Got some offense there.
Well, 2 minutes and 43 seconds to a championship, maybe, depending on what happens. And again, if we do end up tied, Greg can explain the overtime format here in the championship. But we got a ways to go. Somebody lost a glove, picked it back up again.
I didn't see Cape on the ice for a long time now. Hopefully he's not injured.
I was just thinking the same thing. Cappy tends to shine in these final moments of games.
So coming up on the 2 minute mark right now. And the Ice Dogs send one from the left side. It goes wide. That was offered by Alec Duncan. Amanda Vandenberg had it momentarily, but here come the Dogs. Josh Adams.
Blocked.
Adams still has it.
Amanda Vandenberg on the block.
Adams tries to center it. Vandenberg gets in the middle of it.
Amanda playing strong boat, two-way hockey.
Back to the Dogs. Caleb Doughton.
Again,
And everybody's
the takeaway on Caleb Doughton. Well, she's earned a rest, and she
well,
can't get one.
she is all over.
Look at her go.
Very, very strong. 90 seconds now in regulation, we can say, if it's 4-4. And look who's flying down the ice, Tucker Johnson. But a nice save.
So we got a tied game here in both sheets. 4-4, 1 minute 25 seconds to go in this game. Platinum Division, about 2 minutes left in the second period, 2-2.
So as we regain the time, minute and 13 to go. Puck is a little bit frozen in the corner there. Ice Dogs trying to dig it out. Coming up on a minute to go in the period. And the puck is down.
Oh,
if he can find it, and he couldn't almost.
Oh boy. Kind of like I thought.
So
Brian
goalie
Johnson's
interference coming.
Brian Johnson's going to finish the game in the box. Tom's mentioned the shootout rules a couple times. Shootouts in the championship is a 3-skater shootout.
I think the first call was actually hooking on a Dogs player, but then it was
So we got dual penalties here.
What's unique about shootouts is anybody with an unfinished penalty at the end of the third period is not qualified for shootouts.
So we're 4-on-4 right now, so those two are not qualified. We're 4-on-4 for the last 53 seconds here. This should be fun. This opens up a little bit of space. Let's see who's got the speed. Oh, we did go 5-5? Oh, we did. Thought we had 2 in the box here. Well, we got 2 in the box, but we're 5-5 anyway, so I am told.
Even strength on matching penalties.
I see. 23 seconds to go. Dogs have one opportunity.
Oh, here we go.
A little break, 2-on-2. Up the left side, back to the center. Shot, went left and wide. Still 10 seconds to go. Dogs have one more opportunity. Ridden off the puck at 3 seconds. 2,
It's gonna
1, and I don't think he saw it. Matt McGarvey went right to his skate. I don't think he saw it.
I think Matt missed that puck coming out of the corner there, Tom.
So we are 4-4.
All right.
As we mentioned, 5 o'clock. Loons and the Thunder Chickens right here on our ice sheet. That'll be our final game. So, Greg, go ahead and explain again the penalty situation here, the shootout.
Well, the shootout's going to be a 3-person shootout, and it'll keep going until we get a goal. So first round of 3s, followed by a second round of 3s if necessary, so on and so forth. But again, any player finishing the game in the box will not be qualified for the shootout, so they'll have to watch. And I know that both those people in the box are both strong offensive players. Tough break, but even. Seems to be the theme here in a 4-4 deadlock game.
They're talking about it right now as if to say, what do you mean I can't play?
Any tips who's going to do shootouts? I would say from the Dogs team, will Cappy get a chance?
Cappy is nasty. He comes in kind of slow a little bit, and he fiddles and he diddles. He does like to drag the goalie to the left because he's a right-handed shooter and pick that upper right corner as he drags him across the crease.
I think Greg Hunter will be there for sure.
For sure.
Look who's out for the Ice Dogs first. Amanda Vandenberg. Why not?
I think she's been the strongest skater on that
She
Ice
has
Dogs
been
team all day.
Tremendous. Absolutely right. She has been all over. And here we go. Amanda Vandenberg taking on Brandon Mestis. Vandenberg up here right and goes right and high.
It looked like Tony Koza gave her that right upper corner, but she just missed it up and over the crossbar into the glass. Good try.
Now for the Dogs. Can't catch a number here.
That's Greg.
Yep. Hunter. Oh. Nice.
Greg Hunter, nice save.
Terrific save.
Mestis getting that right leg up against the pipe, skate on pipe, no place for that puck to go. Just took Greg Hunter out of the mix. It's Tucker Johnson.
Tucker Johnson now will take a shot.
His
He
white
comes
gloves.
across the blue line.
Shiny white gloves.
Oh my, he lost the puck on his stick.
He was going University
Yeah.
of Michigan on that one.
He's laughing, but boy, he just taps gloves with some of the Dogs. He just missed it.
That's an odd play in
Here
the
come the
championship.
Dogs. Sean Hollis. And that's good.
Buries it.
So Hollis So one chance left for the Ice Dogs.
I have a tip for those players. If you don't know what to do with the puck, put it in the net.
Keep it simple, huh, Jan?
So for the Ice Dogs, Casey Jones, last chance. And a save.
Dog victory.
Dog on dog. What a way to end a championship.
A late goal to tie and a shootout goal to win.
Terrific.
Fantastic finish. Dogs versus Ice Dogs. Evenly matched throughout. Very well contested. I'd say they left everything on the ice.
Great finish. Really fun. We'll shake hands. Have a trophy presentation.
Remember, these boys are teams. These players are all friends.
Now look at that, who's leading the Dogs out. He looks familiar. Shaking hands in the line.
Martin Cappy Richardson, the Dog father.
There it is.
The impetus, the momentum behind Dog Nation.
Earns a trophy, fittingly.
To honor Martin Cappy Richardson, all of the Dogs team's captains wear number 8. Somebody right next to me used to wear number 8. Jan Hayda with the Colorado Avalanche. I think you had it first, though.
I don't know. Yeah.
And Jan's been involved with Dog Bowl, you said, for many years.
Number of years.
Yeah.
Jan's been a big force behind Dog Nation.
There was always some tension when I skate with Martin Richardson on the ice, and he's very hard to. He never want to give up his number 8.
Nope.
So when we skate last time, we were both number 8.
He's feisty like that.
Trophy presentation. The Dogs are settling in for their
Look at
photo.
Danny Packard holding the trophy he built with his son in front of him.
Very fitting.
Danny Packard will be playing hockey with his sons in no time.
What is Matthias Hayda doing there? Is he
So the
coach?
Dogs.
I don't know.
He's probably going to be on all pictures.
So congratulations, the Dogs. We'll be back in scheduled at 5 o'clock tonight. The Thunder Chickens and the Loons. And that'll be our final championship of this Dog Bowl 11. So we'll see you back here in a little bit.
No kidding. That was a perfect time.